God damn it. Of course, with the camera. But how's everybody doing tonight? Let me see if I can get the camera fixed here. Of course it does this. I should have known. I should have known. Of all the things to say. What's up, Nut? How are you doing? Honey, how are you doing? Tony? Jesus. Struggling.
Did I jump scare you?
Trying to hit me with the jump scare. I see you. I see you. While I'm fixing shit too, no less. There we go. Okay. We're all good there. Let me get my... I didn't actually get my phone preview set up, so... Get cups. We're good. Okay. I'm a little behind, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Sorry. Welcome in, everybody. I know it's been a couple weeks. John, what the fuck is up, John? Mr. John Cyberpunk himself showing up. Showing up again. How are you doing, John? Hopefully you've been pretty well. The IRS finally let him out. The IRS finally let him out of his prison. Hopefully we're all good. Can everybody hear audio? Can everybody hear... everybody can see the game. I think we're good. Finally gave the IRS the slip, or did you finally get out of your holding cell? All good on your end? Good, I'm glad to hear it. Let's hop in, Bobbert Builderman. So, there is going to be a slight change with Bob. Mostly because I feel like my runs are going way too long. They let you out? I gotcha. I feel like here lately my runs are going way too long. So, where we're at... Oh yeah, I have a sledgehammer. I forgot about that. Where we're at with Bobbert, I think we're gonna allow myself to start using chems and meds. I know I already did a lot at the beginning, but we're not through the first main story mission yet, so I think we can go ahead and make the change. I just feel like our runs are getting progressively longer and longer because I keep that rule set. I like doing that, but good God, I am using the nail gun from the next gen. I've got the nail gun and the saw blade launcher. The problem is there is not a good source of ammo for these guns. So we've got Big Jim, we've got a sledgehammer, we've got the nail gun, we've got the saw blade launcher. That's what we're allowed to use right now. And then as we get further, I'll be able to use the railway rifle. Now, John, I also have a mod that lets me place things pretty much anywhere. This is part of the Bob the Builder run. I'm able to build a lot of things to help me out in these situations. Now, so far, we have not made it through here yet. You did your streak? What? What do you mean? Bro, finally remembered his password. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. You did your streak. Go look. You ought to be celebrated. What streak? I don't see it. 55. It's not. It didn't pop up for me. I don't see it. Hold on. I'll check the other preview. Give me just a second. I have to go to chatting for a second. Hold on. Where are you? Twitch. There it is. Yes. Okay. 55 looking fine. Hey, let's go. There we go. I wonder why it didn't pop up. Well, I know why it didn't pop up. It's because I didn't have my phone open. Like, so I can't see it on my OBS preview. And I can't see it on my OBS preview. And my phone wasn't open yet. So that message wasn't there.
Why the hell would anyone build a vault?
Fuck yeah, honey. Goddamn. Okay, deploy workshop.
This place is like
That's fucking crazy. John was captured
John,
on $1 million.
Cyber 69 cents. Story time with John. I was captured by the IRS and held on $1 million bail for months.
Unit boys to work some construction job and go nowhere. Keep everyone on payroll.
Goddamn, John. At least he made it out of it. Y'all gotta fucking start shooting. aren't working together. They're getting fucked up. Oh my god, fuck, they nearly got this one. Oh no.
Not weak sense. I like cheese.
I don't think I'll be able to... Holy shit.
Pasky said. Holy shite. John underscore Cyberpunk 69 just won his court case against the IRS and started a new feud against NRA for one bit. Welcome back, John. Echo.
Echo. Oh shit, I forgot about the echo, I'm sorry. I turned it on so y'all can redeem stuff in the countdowns. And I forgot that there is an echo in... There we go, we're good. Hey, Art, how are you? I forgot that... I always forget to turn it off once we actually get into the run. So there's a slight echo. It's probably not all that slight, but... Hey, oil! Look at that. So how's everybody doing tonight? How are you, Chapaski? How are you, John? How are you, Art? I know I'm leaving a lot of people out, Tony in particular. But I think I already said hey to Tony and Nut, so. That being said, I'll say it again, if you would like. I'll go through everything. I'll go through everybody again. I'm doing alright. We had, like I said, we had a bit of a family thing go on. You got good news? Let's hear it, John. We had a bit of a family situation go on the other day, but we're all good now. Everything's sorted. It wasn't anything with my immediate family. Ooh, shit, here we go. Struggling with sleep again. This stream won't help. I will certainly agree. This stream will not help you with your sleep. Okay. Where's person? Okay, there's one over there. Now there were. Hey, old man Fallout, how are you? Guess who got car insurance? Fuck yeah, John. I'm doing pretty well now. We had I had some family stuff happen here recently. Oh shit.
Lights out.
Ah! Oh, I'm gonna get fucked up here. Yeah, I had some family stuff happen here recently. It wasn't anything with my immediate family. It was I guess it'd be, most people would consider it extended family. But like they were hospitalized and stuff like that. And my family, when anything happens, the entire fucking clan shows up. And then like take turns taking care of people, stuff like that, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's where I've been, unfortunately. Or that's where I was for a little bit. And then once things were stabilized, of course, like I said, or like I've talked about, I have got a new job, and it's good. Yes, I can use a nail board in here. I do have a board somewhere, right there. Yeah, I forgot about that. Good call, Spassky. I forgot. I was going through weapons earlier. I forgot about it. Yeah, I got a new job, and the job itself is great. The 10-hour shifts, not so much. 10-hour shifts are kind of eating me alive right now, but you know, we'll get there eventually. We'll figure it out. Oh shit, he can run through him. Okay, well. So for those of you who may have missed the beginning of stream, I am allowing myself to use stim packs and drugs now. Specifically because I feel like, this is what I said at the beginning, I feel like our challenges are getting progressively longer and longer. And it's creating this, it's creating a dynamic I'm not happy about. I'll say it like that. Where every run that we do takes multiple weeks to come to a completion. And, well, that's not always a bad thing, and I actually kind of prefer the runs where we're able to rely on that, boy, is it stretching that. Beginning of every addict story. I don't know. We're really pushing the idea that like I can't use stuff, and every run is getting exponentially longer. And while that's not horrible, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like how long it's stretching, especially because I have other runs that I want to do, and so it makes these long runs just kind of eat me alive. I feel like, and it doesn't like. I don't have a good way to say it. It doesn't kill enthusiasm or anything. I enjoy, as most of you know, I enjoy a difficult challenge in Fallout. But good God. Ooh, does it push that sometimes? Too far away. Shit. It is emotionally wrecking with Fallout 4. It gets rough. Not gonna lie, it does get rough. Can I focus on the guy I'm looking at, please? Oh my God! Damn, Bob! Damn! I mean, it's only because, like, there's other runs I've talked about, right? There's runs like, I want to explore the, like, basically baseball fanatic. I want to do that one at some point here in the near future. And that run, the idea is I'll get the umpire's outfit from the Diamond City Guards, and then we'll get the the modified baseball launcher from When Pigs Fly. And so we'll have to craft modified baseballs. We'll have baseball grenades, and then we'll have the World Series bat. And so, like, that one's a somewhat limited run as well, but at least we'll have armor and shit. I don't know. There's that one I want to get to. And I also kind of want to get back to the old, glad to be here. I'm glad to have you back too, John. It's been a little bit. What about bowling? I do want to do a bowling one. I do want to do a bowling run. I don't know that we'll use, we'll probably use the striker. All for it. We can use the striker, then we can use the junk jet to shoot the bowling balls as well. I believe there's some bowling balls that aren't labeled as ammo. What is it? So I want to get back to some runs too, where we can do like the like beating the game as like a gunner or something like that, right? So that's something that I wanna explore, because I think it would be fun to try to get. Well, I know where to get the basic. What's it called? A millionaire run where we can't do anything until we're a millionaire. I don't know about that one. I do like the idea of an all stolen or all looted run.
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone
Just had you in the dumps.
how he's gonna bump you off.
Did I jump scare
Sorry
you?
you haven't.
Really?
Oh, no, you're all good, man. Yeah, you're all good. I'm not gonna, that's one of those where I'm never gonna hold it against anybody for missing stream. That's what I've said before. I never expect anybody to catch every stream. Everybody has lives. It's one of those, you don't feel bad about anything, man. Take care of your own life before you before you come and worry about, disappointing me or anything. There have been, as everyone here can tell you, there have been multiple weeks that I've missed stream here recently. Wimmy is locked in the basement. Wimmy doesn't get fed if he doesn't watch stream. He is the one exception. You calm the hell down, Nick. Honestly, we're kind of tearing through this tonight. surprisingly, this is going way better than before. And granted, I can use stim packs, but I only used like 2 or 3. Which I'm pretty sure using one of them had successful surgery and is now on chemo. Oh shit. Yeah, 20 minutes in and rolling. Yeah, we're making good progress this week, Hunt. I feel like usually it takes me an hour before we're actually able to progress. I knew for sure we were saving Nick because of how far we had made it before, but Jesus. Yeah, you're not right. Yeah, you're not wrong. I am amazed we're making it as far as we are. Oh, fuck. Let me down. They're gonna start spawning. The Institute is Gordon Ramsay. Oh fuck! They're already down here. I was trying to beat them. To the door. The Institute with Gordon was pretty rough. We've lost a few. So old man Fallout. There is a running joke that Wimmy is locked in my basement and forced to watch stream. Construction guys have a revolver. Not quite. Not quite. Hell, what was I saying? Jesus. Oh yeah, the Institute is Gordon. We have lost some redeems, not because I wanted to remove them. Like right now, Flipped is down, but I've got a new program up. I haven't fully set it up and tested it. Hopefully Flipped will be back by Sunday, because that's when we're doing the next chat versus streamer with crowd control. So hopefully it'll be fixed by then. He fucking broke my arm, are you serious? Hopefully it'll be fixed by then, and then we'll be able to have some more fun with chat versus streamer there as well. This is going amazingly well. Hold on, let me check my... No, we can't save. We're still on survival. I was about to say, I'm still gonna check difficulty. This is going way too well. Yeah, we're still survival. Okay. I think we all about know what to expect on my stream. This is going amazingly well right now. And it does not ever. Oh, shit! Don't do it! Holy shit. Compensated powerful 10mm. Fuck me, dude. But we should have everything up and running. Hopefully by Sunday we'll get Flipped and everything back, and then from there we'll just kind of we'll hopefully get back the chat controls keyboard as well, which is another one I used to have. I missed the swing. I thought he was gonna fuck me up. What was I saying? Also held for attempting to levitate into Fort Knox. I remember us having the conversation about levitating into Fort Knox. I don't remember what all it was, and I think we had decided the gold was no longer there well before you got there. Change to run earlier times? No, so I'm trying to shift backwards a little bit, right? But the way my schedule is set up now, so I'm working 4/10s at work. And Nick, so with that my 4/10s are Monday through Thursday, right? So the idea is I'm gonna stream Thursday through Sunday, and I still work from home on Mondays. So I can stream Thursday through Sunday and not necessarily have to worry about the time, because it shouldn't overlap any with work. 4/10s, it's rough. I get really tired. That's why I fell asleep. I planned on streaming Thursday, yesterday, and my ass fell asleep because 4/10s does absolutely drain me. It is not intended. I get home though, and then I take care of my boys for a little bit. And then when we go to bed, sometimes I go out with them. Not always the plan, not intended, but it happens. not something to be proud of. But you know, so hey, happy birthday, Art! Happy birthday, absolutely. Okay. Oh my god, Nick just scared the fuck out of me. Okay. You get your ass over here. Ah!
Stay away, huh?
God damn! That execution is rough. I missed your cat's birthday. Also, I apologize, y'all.
Hey,
We were
Valentine.
supposed to have, so like typically in between my, so typically in between the the opening 5 minutes there, I've been pulling up the, oh, where's my mouse? There it is. I've been pulling up the showcase board. For whatever reason, the showcase board has decided to just fucking break. So I apologize. It didn't work today. I had it pull back the last 3 weeks, so there's gonna be some stuff in it. Hopefully I'll get it going tomorrow and we'll show off all the posts, and like I've got a community showcase section in the Discord now. And once a week we pull, usually it's 7 days back is what it pulls, and it'll pull everything from there and get to show off that stuff. But
We may design sense.
fuck, you know.
Must my eyes deceive me? Is this Sir Midland live once more?
Sir
Bravo,
Midland does
bravo,
live.
I say. Good to see you again, Midland. Hope all is well with the family matters.
Yeah, everything's going better. Everything's going better. Wimmy, yes, you've been discussed a lot this week. I had to see, my fiance has a cattle prod that she sticks through a grate to shock Wimmy when he's asleep and not watching stream. That's why he shows up a little bit later sometimes. No, he's still in there. He's still in there. He doesn't get out to watch.
Fraidy cats. Too scared.
I will fuck you up. He's up above me. Hydrate.
Yeah, run and don't come back.
Well, I have very watered down coffee from like 3 hours ago, so. Show, it's 7 brew. I don't know if anybody. Yeah. Part of the reason I have energy. That shit ain't good. I'll finish it off. That's one of those where I'll finish it off. I ain't gonna be happy about it, but I'll finish it off.
What?
It needs some more flavoring in it. Okay, so they're up above looking for me. But oh shit! So for any of you who are just in, who I mean it's been 2 weeks, I think. They're about 2 weeks since I've last been alive. Maybe a little bit longer since we fucking mixed up the schedule again. I've got 2 commands. One has been here for a little bit, but I don't think John's got to see it yet. We have ! schedule, so these 2 will overlap each other. I don't have a way to cancel each other out. We have ! schedule, which is pretty cool. It'll show off the schedule for this week. I'm not gonna type it in right now. Oh, Shawnee got me. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, Thursday, my ass fell asleep. But yeah, we've got ! schedule, it'll show that. And then the second one we've got is ! rules, and they will overlap each other. Rules will show off whatever we're currently doing. Hopefully. Hopefully. There we go. And so I put some effort into this one. We got little Bob up there loading in. Look at him go. That's who we're analyzing. That's who we're playing as. Fuck yeah. Alright. Oh, okay. So the commands do overlap each other. That's supposed to last 30 seconds. The reason why that didn't do that, interestingly enough, is because schedule was supposed to come back after 30 seconds. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind. But there you go. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. So I'm going to do that with every run we've got going on. I don't know that I'll be able to do that little 3D thing with all of them. I have to find some 3D packets and do that shit to make it actually I have to find some 3D model, and then I made that myself out of the video of a 3D model. But you know, we'll fucking figure it out. I could make those. Show me the fucking days. What the fuck is going on? That's a good one. I like those. Oh, the bot. John's trying to talk to the bot. The bot has been weird here lately. There it is. It's slow sometimes. We're starting to think the IRS had you on a permanent late night shift. John loves. What the fuck is going on will be a good one. Hey, there's a fucking water in there. Give me that. I didn't know that was in there. Look at that. What the fuck is going on is a good one. The bot having existential crisis. It does from time to time. So the reason why, this is a little aside too, because we have, I think everybody here, it's a reason why I haven't, it's a reason why I keep the bot but have not talked about it here in a little bit. The reason why I like the bot, by the way, when it answers people and stuff like that, even though it gets annoying when you try to at me from time to time, if it responds to you and before I do, the reason why I like the bot is if you're not a native speaker of English, which we've had quite a few in the past, given my time slot, you can say whatever, you can at me and then type in your native language and it will translate for me. It will also respond to you, but I get to read it, and so I like it for that reason, almost exclusively. It translates for me and helps me, helps keep the conversation going on, basically. Nobody is pressured to, speak or not speak just because they don't type English as well. That's a good way to say it. It will respond if it can understand you. Let's see. It should find Nut's message here in a second. Like I said, it takes its time from time to time. There it is. Translates to, I would like tiramisu. There you go. Okay, we're good. Just kind of poke out, whack them, and then run back into cover. Ice cream? It did its best. It's not 100%. It's not 100%. He's right there. Ah! Whoa! God damn. Subprime. Your primes it didn't fucking tell me. Thank you for the sub, Wimmy, Jesus Christ, John. Why didn't it tell me? When did you do it? It didn't tell me. Is my shit fucked up? I mean, probably. Why didn't you tell me? I don't understand. It hadn't gone through, or it hadn't said. I can see you have a sub icon beside your name, but I even on Twitch's side, I don't have the notification. Huh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But thank you so much for the sub, John. As I've said many times, you absolutely do not have to do that. The only way I ever will encourage subs, and I've said this before, I don't like when anybody spends money on me. The only way I'll ever encourage subs is legitimately if it's a Prime sub, because you're already paying for it somewhere else, and that's the only way I've ever been okay with it. So thank you so much, John. Okay, we're gonna get fucked here. I have 7 charisma. It is possible we pass these speech checks, and that is,
Shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much?
boy, do I hope so.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny.
We have not been able to I don't think we've passed even the basic speech checks. We passed a single speech check as Bob, and then I died, and so I don't think we've passed. I don't think we've passed a speech check yet.
This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have
Please.
just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh?
Darla, please go home.
Brought him here to rub us all out?
You got a new Discord? I saw that. I saw that you had a different one.
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to. You don't want to...
Hey!
You're right! What am I doing? I've gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinny. Where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nikki. You cost me my men. Now you and your friend cost me my girl?
My friend here
Holy
just did
shit.
you a favor, Skinny. You always did have bad taste in women. Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks in the hole.
Smug, overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
We better get out of here fast.
1,
Oh, Nick.
2.
Holy shit. That is the first time in a run in a long time we've been able to pass that fucking speech check. We never, I think the only other time actually I don't think we did. I was gonna say the only other time we passed that speech check was maybe with Gordon, because Gordon had 10 charisma, but I don't think we did with Gordon either. I think we failed it. I think we had to fight through there, because I remember intimidating the triggermen, or trying to anyway. That's fucking crazy, dude. Holy shit. I can't believe it.
Women design sent. You spent 2 weeks in his what? His hole, you say? Well, I'll be smitten. You ought to find yourself a new hole.
Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting
This is
me out.
inviting to you, Nick.
How did you know where to find?
Uh-huh. Honestly, I was just there.
I appreciate.
Right.
I want.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
I forgot we got this fucking perfectly rounded face. Not perfectly rounded. I tried to round our face, and so we ended up with this monstrosity. Look at him. Alright. Where the hell are you going, Nick? Whatever. Alright, we made it out. We're heading straight over to the Marlboro house, and we're saving. My game's gonna crash right here, watch it. As soon as I try to travel through here, watch. 1, 2. Holy shit. I absolutely believed that my shit was gonna crash the second we entered through there. That's crazy. Fallout 4, I can only use knuckle dusters with no perk or weapon upgrades and 1 strength. That's fucking rough. Are you doing survival? That's the follow-up question. Do you have survival? Do a run where every time we fail a speech check, we kill the person. See, the problem with that is McDonough, right? And I guess I can kill McDonough at the end, because we're probably failing that speech check, if I'm being honest. I know when we did Frank Horgan, we did 10 with every special stat, and I just fucking murdered everybody. Because there is no negotiating with Frank Horgan. He just kills. Like, that was the premise of that character. He just tore his way through the Wasteland, and boy did he. Batman only. Shovel. What does a shovel have? Wood and steel. Why is wood highlighted? I don't like that. Okay.
That's it.
Just because that gets annoying if we're having to sit and listen to it every time I come over here. Utility coveralls, we've got Hybrid Weave Mark II. For the helmet, we've got Hybrid Weave Mark II. Okay, never mind. We're good there. I've seen that. Only the steel sword and helmet from the Creation Club. You wouldn't even use Grognak's outfit? I feel like we'd use Grognak's. I don't know why I did 8. I know I can only do 5. Yep. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my god, we got weakness. Okay, well, looks like we're going into the city. I wasn't going to yet. I was gonna take us over there to that's fair, actually, using the shovel and the junk launcher. Or you mean using the blow tools at people? I've thought about it. That's what we did with Gordon. We were allowed to use the junk jet if we used like cooking stuff, like plates and utensils and stuff like that. I'm not against that. Fallout 4's the Doomslayer is too basic. I wanted to do Fallout 4 as a Space Marine, but there are no good mods that get me a suit of Space Marine armor. I thought about doing it as, I thought about trying to do one. When Space Marine 2 had come out, I was like, we'll do a run as Titus, because that was fucking big at the time. Surely somebody made a mod. And there may be one now, but at the time, I didn't find one. Or I didn't find any that I liked, let me say it like that. I don't necessarily know if there's none. There was none that I liked. Is his jacket always green?
Around here, we call your haircut this.
Oh.
Hey, Doc.
We offer a wide variety of medical treatments.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Now, go over your symptoms for me. One at
The
a time.
junk launcher should be able to launch mini nukes.
Uh,
It wouldn't go
look
far
fine,
enough.
but,
As funny as that is, it absolutely
that's gonna need to be
wouldn't.
set back in place. Let's get started.
Oh, my arm is still broken. It needs to be set back in place. That's interesting. Huh.
Now, was there anything
I've never
else wrong?
noticed. I've never paid attention if we've gotten that dialogue in the past. Oh.
Yeah.
You know,
I legitimately have no idea.
insurance against-
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Feel free.
I'm sure you don't have any nails, right? Yeah, didn't think so. Railway spikes, but I can't use them yet. Yeah. There's really nothing I should be able to there's nothing I can upgrade right now, right? Yeah, we don't have blacksmith yet, which is gonna be a big one. Yeah, because we're limited here too. Not too bad though. Oh, that's right, because wait, Arturo was selling a puncturing one though. Maybe we can get an upgrade here.
Maybe you want to.
I've got a few minutes to
Maybe
browse.
we can find a weapon that has mods already on it. Perhaps. There's another puncturing. I say probably not. Well, now it's definitely not. I didn't realize that we were going to be at the end of the list that quickly.
You again.
What do you
Alright,
got, Myrna?
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what
You got any weapons on you? What do you got? Yes. A recoil compensated sledgehammer. Definitely. Yep. That's a real thing. I did see if there is a mod that lets me, that last one was a good idea. What was it? Fallout 4 is a guy who wishes he was a Deathclaw, must be naked, can only use the Deathclaw gauntlet, must be addicted to Psycho. Maybe. That'd be a fun one. I still want to do a run that Bryce suggested.
Nick?
Bryce suggested a run almost a year ago.
Oh god.
And I've talked about it a few times. I need to find a modder that I can contact and see if we can work something out. I did reach out to one modder, and he was busy with some other projects, and said he'd get back to me.
You
It's
saved Nick, this agency, and my
been
job.
probably a month,
Thank you.
and so I don't know if he's still... I don't know if that's even a thing at this point, right?
Yeah?
But
Here, you know.
Whoa.
I need to get a hold of a modder because there is a run that Bryce suggested that he called a schizophrenic run, where every NPC is invisible, and I have to.
We're looking for good. Sure.
I have to get through
There's
this
a man and a woman.
basically by
So you think this?
either remembering placements of people
Either way.
or following
One of them. Wait.
what's it called?
I might have
Tracers. And occasionally
Everything's
muzzle
foggy.
flash, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that
what
works.
notes do we have about
But
the Kellogg case?
The
I
description
like that
matches.
idea
Bald head, scar,
because if everybody's
Yeah.
invisible, we
It's
can
sharp.
kind of play it like
has
Daredevil,
to be.
right?
Don't.
Right.
Look, maybe he let you.
I would like to try to do that. I think that would be a really fun run. Uh-oh. I love that fucking flashbang so much. I love that fucking flashbang so much. That's probably my favorite new redeem that I added. Whew, we have a few that function kind of as punishments right now. That is probably my favorite.
Whatever you're gonna ask, I don't know anything
I
about
dug
it.
up about
What are you in my
Kellogg
face?
for his disappearance. Bad news. He's more than
Alright, so
just
we'll
a
have to
mercenary.
stop like right here for him to step on
Quick,
through.
clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead.
So do I ever have a dream of playing other video game, or is it always this background self-hatred stuff?
GMO is all in
So,
as well.
for a little bit I was testing out and playing other things. For a little bit we had a day once a week that I was playing with some buddies from high school and we were playing indie
Keep an
games.
eye out, will you?
But our schedules kind of conflict now more so than they did before. Again, more so with me doing 410s. If I wanted to get a day now where we could do that, I would have to sacrifice one of the 4 days that I normally do. And already I've got to find a new place for Nostalgia Trip if we're going to continue doing Nostalgia
No way
Trip.
I could
So
do this.
Why don't you give
Hey, Valentine.
it's a bit rough.
Shove it
It's a bit
along,
rough
ain't
right
it?
now.
no luck?
We'll figure something out. I do think that Sundays.
See that platform in the distance near the city entrance?
Gonna be
That's the
sent.
elevator to the
Betty,
mayor's
did I tell you in my survival
Go
run?
ask around
I was
there.
wandering the
I'll stay
wasteland
here
and there was a
and see if
command
I
to
can
talk
jimmy
to a
this
settler.
along.
No settler in sight. I clicked talk, said hello, and then the command vanished.
Yep.
I made your run come to life.
The schizophrenia run. Will we do a chat play with MIDI Day? Maybe. See, I've been wanting to do something like that. So, like, I talked about getting having a community day where we essentially we would all play on Fallout 76 if we could. I have codes for I think about 3 codes, something like that. I think about 3 codes for like Game Pass Ultimate. I have Game Pass Ultimate, so I can give out 3 codes for Game Pass on PC, I think. And Fallout 76 is on PC. So, I think we could do that. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because that's one of those things where I don't want to limit people. I have had a few ideas for a few things. So Sundays, I will say this. Sundays are going to become some kind of event / mini event day. Tentatively, we're going to say that. That's not going to be every Sunday. Well, okay, so it will be every Sunday. Let me say
See
this.
those big lights?
It will be every Sunday. But it's gonna be in a specific manner. Not everyone with a modified baseball. It's gonna be something every Sunday, hopefully. I'll say it like that. So, once a month we have Chat versus Streamer. Then every other week we're gonna have some kind of like big, not really big event. We're gonna have Chat versus Streamer usually being our capstone, right? Now that's back in the rotation. I get to try to make up stuff in the middle here. So every 2 weeks we'll have some kind of like somewhat interactive deal. I'll figure that out as we go. I've got a few ideas. We're gonna figure that out. And then the Sundays in between. So basically you'll have like the first Sunday of the month is probably just going to be something small. Something that kind of I want to do or fuck around with, something like that. The next Sunday, it'll be some kind of interactive stream. Then we'll have another Sunday that I kind of fuck around with stuff. And then we should have chat versus streamer at the end of the month. That's the idea. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. That's what I'm playing around with right now. I'm trying to figure out how it fits well. It's one of those things. I say that specifically because, let me go back up. Been done before, but what if download 100 gun mods, download gun switches after every kill? I would love to do that. I would love to have a gun game like mod. Every kill it switches. I think I've talked about that before. Once a month butt stuff. Yeah. That's part of the rotation too. We'll figure it out when we get there. But yeah, the idea is I want to have some more interactive stuff on stream. Like, I mean, it's been talked about before. I lost a lot of the interactive redeems that we would use where y'all would get to take control and stuff like that just from stuff breaking as I changed setups, right? And so I've not been super happy with the flow, I guess I would say, the flow of stream here recently, so... I shouldn't say the flow. The flow is fine. What y'all are able to do in stream, let me say it like that. So, like, one idea for, like, the midweek or mid-month, like, mini-event thing I was thinking about would be, like, a community challenge or, like, a community bounty night, right?
Sure.
And so what I mean by that is we'll play a game of marbles. We'll go into just a regular nail gun. We'll go into a regular or a normal mode game, and then we'll play a game of marbles. I said I wasn't allowed to use a super sludge. Whoever wins, I'll pull into a channel with me. You'll give me some kind of, we'll talk for a second, of course, not just gonna fucking rush you to make a decision, but we'll make some kind of, we'll talk about what is possible, and then I'll have 30 minutes to try to complete it, and if I can't, and I agree to the timeline, one of those things where, like, it's not gonna be a, you have to make it to Nuka World and kill a Nuka Alert Queen within, you know what I mean? But, like, if it's something reasonable and I fail, I'll gift subs, one of those. That'll be like a mid-month thing. It's an idea. It's an idea. Midians. The midiots. There we go. Oh, shit. Just remembered your own Uncle Midland doesn't know your name. You are... Fuck, what was it? Fuck. I don't remember what it was. Please refer to us as midiots from now on. That's chat. Chat is now the midiots. Oh, shit. Oh, there go my weapons. Fuck.
Where'd that little fucker go?
It was, I forget what it was, fucking John. It was, I want to say it was, fuck, I don't remember. It was like Thad something, wasn't it? Fucking, I can't remember. Fuck. What the fuck was it? It's John, yeah. No. It was like, God damn it. I'd have to go back and look. It was his YouTube account. Yeah, no, I don't remember. Okay. Never mind. Bartholomew. That might, I don't know, that's come up before too. The name Bartholomew has come up before as well. I don't know from who, but it's come up. Thug Cyberpunk. Was it Thug? Yeah, Thug Cyberpunk. That's what it was. Thaddeus Cumberbatch. Thug Cyberpunk. That's what it was. It was on YouTube. I remember that was his real name all along. It was never John. It was Thug. That was at least the running joke. But no, I don't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately. John, you missed it. We did a fucking, we did a karaoke stream recently. That VOD does not exist, obviously, because we used copyrighted music, but we did have a karaoke stream, and we do plan on having another one in the future. But, that was fun. Told one of my mods your real name in chat. That's either fucking... I mean, it's either Tony or, oh god.
Diamond City is the
what the fuck is wrong with me?
You made the right
Chief.
choice coming here.
It's either Tony or Chief. I mean, it could be Caleb and them, but that's not right. Oh, you had me fucked up for a second. Yeah, Chief. Never tell Tony anything. That shit will spread far and wide. Chief the Deathless, which now is Chief the Gabagool. Chief pops in from time to time. Chief has a busy schedule too now. His schedule's pretty fucking rough. He got a new job and he's been, Chief has a pretty rough schedule. Anybody gets a pass. There should be a test that sets your special stats and answers based off what you actually do. Tells you what your real life special stats would be. I would love that, actually. I would love that, actually. Beef lips. What the fuck are you talking about, Art? I remember you said in stream you'd given away enough information to rule, or to get down to what county you lived in, if I remember right. In like the first stream you were here.
Mayor McDonough?
Yes. I remember.
Sure. A man named Kellogg.
I can't.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This.
Oh.
Oh my god, we passed! Holy shit, we're passing speech checks, boys! Holy shit, we're tearing through.
Need something, honey? Housing permit?
I'm out. See you, bitches. Holy shit, I can't believe we're passing speech checks.
100%. I like that.
Beth. That's crazy. We never pass speech checks, and like I said, I am 90% sure with Gordon, who had 10 charisma, we didn't pass shit. That's crazy. Let me have this. Everyone's just upset I called by permit on the way out.
Kellogg must have left something behind.
We all agree Geneva kinda is.
That's one way to hide a room.
Hey, look, it's there! Chapasky! It's here! Holy shit. Why is it not in my run? Why is it not in the run that I can use it? Why? Excuse me? Why? Why do you do this? Against all tyrants. Look at that shit. But this shit doesn't exist in the run that I'm in. In the fucking... Let's see it. That thing is fucking... That's beautiful. Too bad I can't fucking use it. That's so annoying. This thing weighs 12 pounds? What the fuck? It's crazy. Yeah, the one run I can actually use that shit, and I can't use it.
44 caliber bullets.
Or I've yet to run into it.
San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand.
Even looking for it.
On its own.
The guard didn't deserve that. Fair enough, fair enough. It flashbacks to this room every time I'm in here.
John _ Cyberpunk 69 cent. Ooga booga.
The great clockwork dick is stumped.
The great clockwork dick is stumped?
It's synth detective, jackass. gonna be that way, you might as well get the make and model right.
See, that was the deal. Is like we had
An
charisma because it took 10 intelligence for, or it took 10 charisma
All right.
for me to get intimidate. Ah! Okay, we're good. I thought I was gonna take way more damage than I did. A bit of an overreaction. I'm sorry. Wait, I want that. So again, a run that I can't use it, but for anyone who hadn't seen it, this thing is fucking insane. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. What was that? Was it gas? It was an aluminum canister.
John _ Cyberpunk 69 cent. Bob the Builder, we can kill it.
Has to be a gas canister, yeah. So check this shit out, right? We can't use it. We always get shit we can't use in a run where I can actually. Oh shit! Never mind. I don't have fucking ammo. Hold on. I'll get ammo just to show y'all, and then we'll get rid of it. We can kill it. Yeah, fuck yeah, we can. Been playing Skyrim, hearing Nick right now. You're like, why is the Skyrim merchant? Oh, is that a thing? What merchant? See, I haven't played enough. It is an automatic laser musket. Yeah. And the thing is pretty fucking crazy. We got it from killing one of the triggermen, actually. And this thing is fucking crazy. I love it. Did we get it from the triggermen? I think we did. When would I have sold the ammo, though?
Dog meat. That's right. Show him this.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right.
Oh, I don't want you with me, Nick. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Nick.
There's something bothering you?
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Wait, that was it. That was it.
Go
I think it's time we parted ways. I missed it.
I think we ought to part ways, Nick.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on home then.
Go to Sanctuary. And then later I'm going to send you to... Oh shit, I didn't talk to Dog Meat. Later I'm going to send him to the castle.
Meat. Get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me.
So check this shit out. I don't know if anybody played... I don't know if any of you have played Fallout 76. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if any of y'all have played Fallout 76 and used the Gatling gun.
Don't everything I got will keep you.
Here you go. Watch
Enemy
this shit,
design
though.
sent. You should throw up
Something.
fucking beach party.
Why the silence? That's fucking funny. Alright. Oh my god, $300. Whatever, we're doing it just so I can show you all this fucking stuff. Right? So, I don't know if anyone used the,
That would be suicide. The bat was to hit his only defense as he ran the base.
the Gatling gun. Sorry, the Gatling gun from,
Try to throw it at his head to knock him out. That's
Yeah.
what an official out meant.
Watch this shit, right? Dude, I fucking love that. Use your MIDI brain. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Look at that thing, dude. It's so fucking cool. I love it. I can't use it, but it's so fucking cool. Yeah. I wish I could use it. It's one of those where, like, I always get shit I think is cool on a run where I can't touch it, right? That's one of the most painful thing about these, like, weapon restricted runs is I would absolutely love to use that thing. That's one of those where, like, I feel like it would be such a fun weapon to use in combat, especially with, like, the right perks. But that shit just goes out the window. Can't do it. Can't use it. How are you, Richter, by the way? Hopefully you're doing good. No, this one is not a mod. This is a, this one is, like, it's just a legendary weapon. Automatic fire
Next
mode.
Valentine's voice actor is probably in Skyrim in somewhere. And I should know I am him. Codsworth's voice actor is also Stephen Russell.
Huh. Interesting.
Hairstyles from across the common.
I'd sell you my sister or whatever that guy from Skyrim said. What? I've got to play Skyrim again. We need to play some. I need to play some Skyrim. Maybe we'll do that on a Sunday, sometime in the future. I don't know that we'll do a challenge. Like the problem is, I haven't played enough Skyrim to know good challenge runs in Skyrim, right? Like I've done like my own personal challenges in Skyrim, but usually that's just a build. It's not really a challenge. It's just that's the build you're going for, right? I don't know. It's weird. We'll see. I'll figure it out at some point. Sneak. Yeah, the stealth archer. Yeah, it's quite the challenge. Quite the challenge run. Do all three of them have missile launchers? That guy in the back looks like he has one too. Yeah, that's also a missile launcher. That is for sure also... Sorry, I'll do it over here. That is for sure also a missile launcher. Okay. Why is there just a settler just standing in the middle? Uber mutants kidnap people, so... Oh god, the fucking... Dude, the fucking... Ah! Okay. Okay. Bellathor. Oh, the dude in Whiterun. Right? Yeah. I know who that is. It took me a second to place the name.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what you have.
I know who it is. I forget his wife's name, but she's out front and you can sell to her as well. Hunting revolver. Look at that. I guess because we picked up the Ranger Sequoia, it's there now. Boy, would that have been nice in the cowboy run. That certainly would have been nice. Thank you, game. Very cool. Very cool. You've been using the Midland emotes or the MIDI emotes everywhere. The Giga one is pretty funny. I talked about it when I made these, and I think I made these before most of you were here. I laughed my ass off.
John _ Cyberpunk 69
when I was making
cents.
those
Prickle me
mods.
do, pickle me don't. I say that I will, but we all know damn well that I won't.
Okay, we're good. Oh. Okay, we're good. Yeah, well, it's because this is supposed to go in between our cowboy run. That's why I was like, this is a filler. This doesn't need to be a whole thing by itself. Alright? That's the reason why we're back to being able to use drugs and stuff, is because this was just supposed to... This mod is supposed to be here, or this run is supposed to be here as a way to break up the cowboy run, because of how long the cowboy run was taking. Right? Because it's a one life and I keep having to completely restart it. So that's what this run was for. That's exactly why I decided, oh, we're gonna fucking allow drugs, actually. So that's what part of what influenced this change. Ooh, big leagues. We're relying mostly on melee, so I'm gonna be honest, we're taking every bit of melee damage we can get, we're taking. Okay. Now, I don't think we're gonna be able to stand up to the fucking synths all that well. Even with Ballistic Weave, I don't think there's any way in hell we're actually gonna be able to make it through there. I mean, you're not wrong. I have a habit of making challenges, already somewhat difficult challenges, I should say, way worse. I don't know why I do it to myself like I do, but I do. We've all known this. I've done it on 90% of my challenges. I mean, it's the same thing with this one. The Bob the Builder run here is supposed to be kind of a meme-y kind of run. And like, it's not supposed to be that serious. And I'm like, I can't heal. I can't use drugs, I can't heal. And that's why we had to change that shit over, because your boy needs to heal. Otherwise, we're gonna spend 2 hours or a whole fucking stream attempting to save Nick Valentine and not making any progress. Are you serious right now? What, brother? Swing! Why did he die? Fuck. Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die here, probably. I'm gonna overheal like a motherfucker. Okay. Surely that's enough, right? Yeah, we're good. Yeah! There's another one? Holy shit, how many of them are there?
Kaloo beak scent. Emma, shove my cock in your ass. No lube or friction and all love.
How does
Push on
that
your lower
fucking
belly,
go
make you all
through?
look like a
It
Bavarian
flags
cream-filled
Wimmy if he
donut.
says bitch. That's crazy. I guess it's because Caleb's a mod. That is wild. What's up, Dyer? How are you? That's fucking crazy that it let that go through, but it flags Wimmy every single time. Every single time Wimmy says bitch, it flags, even if I allow it. It's offensive. I don't know. See, the problem is Twitch flags it as misogynist, which to me, it is just a general insult, right? That is what bothers me about Twitch. I will refer to anyone and everyone as a bitch in the same way I'll refer to anyone and everyone as, oh fuck. Why did it keep making sound? Sorry, it sketched me the fuck out. The same way I refer to anyone and everyone as like dude or something like that, right? To me, it is not gendered in the slightest. It is a universal term. Legendary stalker. Wait a minute. Oh fuck, I went the wrong way. Okay. Here we go. Nail gun? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I can cripple his legs. That is a fucking good idea. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! We're out of ammo. We're out of ammo already. Holy shit. I accidentally fucking clicked the thing. Okay, saw blade launcher. Okay. There we go. That took him out. What are you gonna do now? Oh, he bleeds. Hey, a pipe wrench! I got a legendary for something I can actually use for once, boys. Holy shit. I got a legendary. That's a new fucking run. That's a new fucking run. That's a run first, a challenge first. I actually got something I can use. Holy shit. That's crazy. 50% more damage against animals. It's not perfect. It's not great. But it's something. That's a first. I got a legendary I can actually fucking use. It's incredible. God, I hate how much they hit me for. Even though I've got ballistic weave, they just like that little bit and then the radiation makes it actually a pretty decent hit to me. Luckily I do get to... Holy shit, it was under the trigger? That's fucked. Holy shit. We got some jet though. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. We won't get too far. We won't get too far into the weeds on the Uh-oh. Well, boys, that, I don't know if y'all could hear that, was a tornado warning. Give me a second. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Hold on. Where is this at, though? Because my phone didn't go off. Hold on. That was my work phone that went off. Hold on. I have to verify whether I need to wake anybody up. Hold on. My work phone is, I'm guessing, out of my... I'm guessing the... Let's see. Tornado warning. Let me see. That does, in fact, look like it's for here. So, I think I'm going to have to end stream here. And we may pick up here in a little bit. Let me verify. Yes. Okay, so... No. Hold on. No. We're okay. I think. I'm going back and forth. I think that's out of where my phone is issued from. Because that's not saying here. At least the news isn't saying here. For here? My fiance's looking at it too. They haven't seen one, but they... Okay, hold on. So they haven't seen a tornado, but they say the radar indicates there might be one. That's what's happening. Well, with that, I guess I'll put on a Be Right Back while we figure this out. Sorry, y'all. Let us try to figure this out before we continue, because we still have like 2 hours of stream. I think we're about an hour in, so we'll have about 2 hours left. So let me find a place to A, save, and B,
tracking known mercenary. Exercise extreme caution.
So she's trying to follow along with it. I'm going to get up here. We may be resetting back a little bit if power goes out or anything. Deal is I haven't even heard any thunder or anything here recently, but I also have these headphones on, so let me get up here. Interesting. So that's not ideal. See, I'm from Arkansas, or I'm live in Arkansas. So part of this is just hitting. Apparently, it is in our area, and they indicate there might be one, but not that they've seen one. So, what? Okay. Let's see here. We have a Doppler somewhat up by our house. So they are looking through this kind of stuff right now, so I'll be able to tell y'all for sure. Okay. So they're saying in about 10 minutes it's going to come through our area. So, I don't know if y'all heard the... Alright, so, that being said, I'm going to go to be right back screen. We'll figure this stuff out. I don't have a window cam set up, so unfortunately, Richter. I will get back with y'all here in a little bit. I don't think I really have a be right back screen set up anymore. Yeah, no, not really. Unfortunate. Okay. Well. Alright. Well, I guess I'll be back. Sorry, y'all. I don't know really what to tell you. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff that says take shelter immediately. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the chatting screen. I'm gonna mute all my stuff. I'll be back. I'll be back here in just a little bit. This should play automatically. I don't know if y'all want to hang out or not. Up to y'all. I will catch y'all here in just a little bit. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Okay, so it is majorly past us. Doesn't mean that my power won't go out or anything like that, but for the most part, I think we're somewhat okay right now. We're gonna hang out here though, just in case, until the storm passes by. Like I said, pretty heavy rain right now, but nothing major. So we're gonna toss this up over here, and I'll be playing with y'all for now, I guess. All right. Hopefully everybody's back, or hopefully everybody can hear me and I'm back. Let me say it like that. I can keep up with chat again. Hold on, give me just a second. All right, hopefully we're back. My fiance is watching and keeping me updated. But as of now, it looks like, as I said, it looks like it's majorly past us, but maybe not complete. We're trying to figure out right now. Okay. Well, I think I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully power doesn't go out. Like I said, I live kind of in a rural area, and so any kind of Tater, that's your mother's name. Any kind of like anything that hits power is gonna kind of like cascade up here. So that's a bit of a concern. Hopefully that's not gonna happen, but it is a possibility. Um Rain is coming down on the window pretty hard. No kidding though, your mom is called Tater. That has been her nickname for no, I don't even know how long. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. I think we're all good. She gets anxious. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Yes, that's what I mean, right? Yeah, that's nothing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that she gets anxious. Ooh, I don't know if y'all saw it. The power flickered, but the nothing went out. We're still good. Everything's holding strong. The lights flashed for just a split second there. Let's see. I'm gonna check out the links you sent. Or let's see here. Oh, Ryan Hall and Max Velocity. Yeah, I've watched both of them. Let me see here. I don't know if this is gonna pull up anything. Hey, how are you doing, Fiber? Did a siege in Warhammer 40k. I assume you mean like Space Marine 2. I love Siege.
Gary!
The like horde mode.
Gary!
Game mode. I love that shit.
Google, show me this guy's balls, please. Google.
Gary!
Yeah, it's kind of entering the area. I think we're good.
Gary!
Google, show me this guy's balls, please.
We're rural, so we're a bit north, so I think it was south of us anyway.
I can deny it no longer.
But overall,
I am
so Fiber, to explain,
Hot
we,
potato!
on stream got an alert for the
Hot potato!
got an alert that there was a tornado warning in the area. And so I am currently watching this. We're watching to see what's going on. But I believe it's past us. Tell a story. At one point when we were... Hold on. So yeah, I believe it is mostly past us. Yes, I do. I see hydrates. We'll get hydrates. God damn. It actually caught me off guard quite a bit. It was at my side channel. I told her that you sent links to it. She's watching some of the local news channels. Yeah, I believe it's mostly past us. Like I said, we're a little bit further north. But I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good to continue. I'm going to get us back to the game. And we'll go from there. I think it's pretty much past us. We're doing a Bob the Builder run, but right now we were watching for tornado stuff. I was watching some news on tornado stuff. Nah, we ain't dead yet. So, I think we're all good. Tell me if everybody can hear me and we're all back, hopefully. What the hell was I saying? Oh, tell a story. At one point, while we were in high school, but we went to one of the local middle schools to playing to play some basketball, right? And like this was while school was out, not during school or anything. But we went over there to play basketball, and I don't remember how old we were actually.
Is this the place?
They had to have been old
Is
enough
he in
to
here,
drive,
boy?
but some heavy rain just hit the window. We drove over there. We're out there kind of messing around, playing basketball, doing all that stuff, right?
How you doing, buddy?
And then... How do I send you home?
Why don't
This?
you...
Okay. At one point, one of our buddies, Hintz, I believe it was, Andrew was bragging about how his phone was indestructible, right? Couldn't break. Hintz grabs his phone and chucks that bitch as hard as he could. And I mean as hard as he could across this, where we used to have like this practice field. It hits and his case just fucking explodes. I mean, it just goes everywhere. So we walk out there and we're trying to go collect we're going to collect the pieces and check on his phone. Phone miraculously was okay. Case exploded, phone was almost completely fine. That's auto turrets. Phone was like completely fine. Case, like I said, completely shattered. Well, we're out there picking it up, and then we hear a door from the middle school. And like this was after school. Obviously, nobody's supposed to be there. I think this may have been on a weekend as well. And so we hear a door. We turn to see I believe six SWAT officers walking towards us with their fucking M4, M16. I don't remember what it was. Not like raised or anything, but across their chest, right? Walking towards us in their full SWAT gear and their helmets on. And they're like, "What are y'all doing out here?" And absolutely all of us, like I said, I think this was early high school, everyone was like, "Oh." And so I started walking towards them, like, well, we're just playing basketball, just, playing around, fucking around. And I recognized the one in the middle, the one that come out, was one of the, one of our resource officers for the school, right? One of our ex-resource officers, I should say. And so I was like, I mean, yeah, he probably knows us, right? No idea whether he really did or not, or whether he recognized us or not. But, yeah, basically, they were doing drills. They were doing drills inside the school, like, to practice in case anything happens, right? So they were, like, going through hallways and shit and clearing hallways. And somebody happened to look out the window, I guess, while they were clearing rooms, and saw a bunch of fucking high school kids. I don't know if they saw us throw the phone, but they saw us in the field. And so they're like, we're gonna fuck with them. And boy, did they. As I said, scared. I wouldn't say scared. But all of my buddies were like, oh, we're... I think there was the concern that we might get in trouble for, like, trespassing. But, like, no shot, right? It was just funny. The whole situation was just kind of way over the top. But yeah, that was something that happened early high school that scared the shit out of us. And yeah, like, we started walking towards them like, oh shit. We started walking towards them all sketched out, and they just fucking cracked up laughing. Thought it was the funniest thing. Ooh, okay. Not great, not great. Whoa.
Defending.
It is terrifying. Lucky. I don't think they would have shot first. Shot first, ask questions later. At high school kids.
Secure facility. Infiltrated.
Oh shit.
Termination required.
I just know they got us pretty good. That's one of my earliest memories in high school, because like that shit kind of leaves an impression.
Damaged. Kellogg will not be pleased.
Can you not? It was traumatic. I wouldn't say it was traumatic, but it was certainly, brother, can you quit blocking a sledgehammer with your fists, please?
Engaging at minimal distance.
Good lord. Well, more so it was funny because it sketched out literally everybody else. It's something that we laugh about now, but like, that's one of those things you don't easily forget. Let's see here.
Nice.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
Damn you. You were too recognizable, John. What the hell does that mean? Okay, let's see here. They're like, that guy, that kid, he's gonna commit tax evasion. You got prom king last night? Fuck yeah, Fiber. I was never that popular, I'm gonna be honest. I have, never been a big one for, pretty much anything, really.
Combat
Containing damage. Okay, there. Got him. Almost left instead of dancing. Fair enough. Oh. We're running out of water. Ah! Oh my god. Oh! He should have killed me for sure. Boosted 28 damage. Damn! But at least we survived it. Watch, there's gonna be one more that decide to run downstairs and get me. Jesus Christ. We did it, boys. Cussed out a couple people at the after party. A lot of, like, so I want to say at my... Let me think. I want to say at our prom...
Stealth capability.
Oh! Well, that's some bullshit, right? Cop pulled you over for something dumb, maybe even truancy. Searched the vehicle and was like, what's this? Teapot. I got pulled over once leaving a buddy's house. This is one that'll make y'all laugh, right? I pulled over once leaving a buddy's house, and it was raining its ass off, right? This is in high school as well. Raining its ass off. I go by, the cop is facing the other direction, so we're like passing each other, right? He's like on the side of the road, right? He's like partially in a ditch, and I'm going by the other way, right? I'm not paying attention. I have no idea how fast I was going. I wasn't going that fast. We were in the city. Like, I was maybe going like 10 over, but I wasn't doing like 60 and like a 35 or some shit, right? I think it was a mixture of it's raining. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think it was a mixture of it's raining and I'm speeding is why he come after me, right? Well, we sit there for a second. Jesus Christ. Or, like, I didn't see him at all. I never saw him. But he comes over and pulls me over. And, like, I'll tell you why I don't know what I was doing. And I say I was probably speeding, but I wasn't sure. I was singing along to a song and not at all paying attention. Singing along to a song and not at all paying attention to how fast I was going or anything. Now, that is an important... I leave out the song because that is an important part of this story. Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, I leave out the song because it's an important part, right?
You must die.
He pulls me over. And, he goes, he said something like, you're speeding in the rain, or something like that. I'm like, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't even paying attention. I said, I was singing along, I said, I'm sorry, I was singing along the song, I wasn't even paying attention to how fast I was going, something like that, right? And, he goes, really? And he goes, really? Piano Man makes you speed? He said, really? Piano Man makes you speed? And I said, hey man, I was getting into it. Oh shit. I said, hey man, I was getting into it. He started laughing his ass off. He said, I ought to give you a ticket just because when I had to turn around to come after you, I almost got stuck in the mud. And I started laughing. He said, it's not funny. So he was mad at me for laughing. Then he said he almost got stuck in the fucking... He nearly got stuck in the mud. He was mad at me for laughing at it. Laughing because of it. Oh shit, that was a good one. I had to tell my buddy about that shit, that was crazy. It was a sign to let me off, maybe. Fuck! Are you kidding me? How the hell do I get down here if it fucking sees me and the dude is not coming down here? Because I can't run because there's a fucking Tesla trap right there. Piano Man is just such a long song for karaoke. Because I honestly thought about it. It's one of the songs that I do like. And I can sing every word of it. But damn, is it a long song.
Gone. Excellent.
What am I supposed to do here? Okay, let me think. Maybe I can jump it if I sprint and jump. Right. I missed it. I missed the jump, but I made it. Oh my god. What the hell is that, Art? No, I can't say I know whatever the hell that is. As I've said before, boys, there is a real case for me to be considered uncultured. Still waiting. What are you waiting on, John? Poor Dan, the tax evasion man. Okay. Ah! Fuck! Ah, you bastard. Brother.
Women design sent. Shaboopy, 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 the girl who's hard to get. Shaboopy, shaboopy, shaboopy. But you can win her yet.
There it is. Keep on him. Hell yeah. Back him up. Shaboopy, shaboopy. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Or is it? Maybe John was thinking 3 steps ahead and was like, they're gonna tell him. Fake name it is. I have no idea, dude. I love that they're able to just keep blocking over and over again for no reason.
Yeah, but isn't my old friend the frozen TV dinner? Last time we met, you were dressing up some peas and apple cobbler.
That's it.
I was talking about fiance. Sorry, y'all. I think she's gonna come in and say hi, though. She's on her way over. She's gonna materialize. There she is. Having woke up in the middle of the night.
Are you wait? I'm going.
I was thinking it was gonna be the. It was my work phone that went off, though. It wasn't my actual phone. The one that set the. The one that set, you know, where we fucking live. Yeah, that one's not gonna go off. It is. Yeah, apparently so. That's crazy. There we go. Those somehow got twisted. But, you know, she's already gone. She's already back in the room. But, what she was talking about, I don't know if y'all heard that. She was talking about this phone being a priority phone. Basically, whew, like I said, I work for an actual engineering firm now, but they do work with a lot of like government contractors and stuff like that.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years.
So the phones that they gave us have like first responder networks plugged into it. So it's very possible that's why that phone went off, but that is really annoying that phone went off and not the one where we actually fucking live. That's why I thought that one might be going off where the headquarters is, right? Because they sent me that phone, the SIM card, everything else.
door.
I was like,
Gave you 50-50 odds
maybe.
of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Weird. Welcome back, Chapasky, by the way. I don't know when you left, but we had a tornado warning in between. So, we're back.
Why are you hiding?
We're back at, we're back in full capacity. But yeah, we had a tornado warning and had to stop for a little bit to evaluate. Oh my god! Ah! What the fuck? Dude, why? Why does that keep happening? I guess it's because I'm mid-swing before I activate VATS. And so it follows through. That's crazy, though. Okay, so I'm probably going to get fucked here.
Look, you're pissed off, I get
That thing
it, I do.
aggro's on me, I'm dead here.
But whatever you hope to accomplish in here,
oh, fuck.
It's not gonna go your way.
Oh my god, we made it in. Holy shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god, we're over encumbered. Please don't. Please don't. What's my health at? I have one! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, no, no. Okay, what do I drop? I guess it's fucking anything, I guess. Board. Don't take damage. I'm just getting this significantly beneath. Holy shit. We're not at 1. We're at 25. Why did it say 1? That had me way more scared. Yeah, we went to a, like, I went to my chatting thing and kind of, like, hid the screen. I don't know how long I was gone, probably, like, 10 minutes, I want to say, probably thereabout. Somewhere within 10. Just to go check out the forecast and stuff like that. I went to just go check out the forecast and everything, but, and check and see where we were at. I think we're, I mean, obviously nothing happened. I think the bigger concern while I was gone was gonna be the power going out and ending stream, but that didn't happen, obviously, so we're good. Could have, definitely could have been worse. You know who we haven't seen tonight, surprisingly? Surprisingly. We haven't seen Shig tonight. Unless I've just missed Shig coming into here. You're not gonna get sucked out a window. That's what I said. It is justified to have anxiety about the weather. At least I think so. But, hey, Shig! Look at that! There he is! Holy shit, that's crazy. That is some crazy fucking timing. I have 380 pre-war money. Since when? Why? It's okay, I'll take it. I have gold. I have the gold bars still on me too. Fuck me, dude. I have so much shit. That's crazy. I think just smithereens is the best. Honey said is the best way to be blown, but I love the meme. I think the smithereens is the worst way to be blown. Oh, damn it. Why? Why do you do this to me? Oh, not what I meant to drop either. We're dropping the board. Give me that. I can't use it, but I love that. I love it. Okay. Oh. We cross on over. Look at that. Look at how good.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
Oh yeah? Come get me then. Yeah, John's back. Isn't that crazy, Shig? Okay. Okay, so there's gonna be 2 synths down there if I go down there. He is not gonna cross up here either. No, he is not. Okay. Dan, the tax evasion man. Okay.
Where did you go?
When I run forward, there is going to be a second. There's going to be a second synth spawn. Let's try it. Yep, there it is. Ooh, he is fucking me up too. Ah! He's like right here. Fuck me. Okay. I really don't want to use my last 2 purified waters, but I think I'm gonna have to. We do have a jet. Oh, we have 3 jet. Wait a minute. We're going for it. Oh, the stim pack! Forget about that fucking stim pack animation every time. Oh, fuck! I forgot about that too. So, Shig, what you may have missed, we're allowed to use drugs now. Drugs and healing. Specifically because these runs are going on way longer than I intended for. Because, like, this is supposed to be, as I talked about with this run, this is supposed to be a filler run, right? In between the long run, which is... Oh, fuck! Really? That's crazy. Okay. This is supposed to be a filler run in between, like, the cowboy run, because of how long the cowboy run was going. So, I don't need to give it as over-the-top rules and then get stuck here. Oh yeah, have a great night. Have a great night, Fiber. Hopefully I will catch you again sometime soon. Let's see. Fiber will be back later. That motherfucker ain't gonna... that motherfucker ain't gonna go to sleep yet. But yeah, that's the idea. It's been a minute. Things have been picking up. Things have been better. You did miss, as you probably heard, you did miss, we had a tornado warning here just a minute ago. So we had a tornado warning not even 30 minutes ago, about an hour into stream.
You got guts and determination.
And so my phone went off, and so I had to we paused stream. I went and checked the forecast for a minute. Then after I felt comfortable that it had mostly passed, I came back. And then we still kind of watched the forecast for a second after I was back. Got hired by Panera, fuck yeah.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibrate alone.
We also made the decision that chat will now, for the time being, be referred to as the Midiots. Now, buff out or jet? I feel like jet. Yeah, we're doing jet right now, actually. Oh my god! Everybody getting new jobs, John. It's just that time. It's time. We all move on. He had a fiery fucking Institute rifle that did 40 damage a shot. That would have fucked me up. I believe, old man Fallout. I believe it's gonna happen. Let's see. I have no idea how we're gonna get past Kellogg though, honestly. Like, I could use Jet there as well, but how the fuck do I level up and then get over encumbered? What? What took strength? Nothing took strength away. Why? Why did it? How did I level up? That's crazy. I can take strong back, maybe. think that's a good choice here, actually. We're a level away from here. Hey, that's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal, John. Especially if you have animals. Like, saving 20%, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That shit'll add up pretty quickly. At least in my experience, it'll add up pretty quickly. Okay. That's what we've been... Whew, sorry, we've been budgeting. And so, trust me, I fucking know how fast that shit adds up. Okay. So, nope, I thought we could cut through here for whatever reason, but I guess not. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay. Oh, it's novice. Okay, wait. This has the controls, right? Fuck you. Hello? See this one. There. That's not gonna be it, but that's like most of it. Damn, dude. That's rough. I didn't see that one. Reset my attempts, please. Gang says 2. We're gonna assume that it ends with S. Days. It's not gonna have 2 though. No. Pages.
I'm in.
Haha! Look at that shit. That's pretty great. McDonald's pays surprisingly well. That's one of those where like I have been surprised, like just as we've like, as I said, like when we go on vacation and stuff like that, I've been amazed seeing the McDonald's signs that say now hiring at whatever amount, and even some of them have like sign-on bonuses. It's pretty fucking crazy. It's pretty fucking crazy. Okay. Didn't sleep 8 hours. How's my... Make sure we're not... Don't have an infection or anything. We are thirsty. I don't think there's a way to get purified water in here. I'm pretty sure these bathrooms, the water is irradiated. There's not any. Oh, wait, nope, there's not any. Okay. Nice, nice. I can say I've never worked fast food specifically because I knew I would crash out at somebody. There's no way. Like, I barely held it together in a retail job where like people come in and they're like, oh, I know I bought this like 3 years ago, but can I return this? And you just gotta stare at them with the like... I'm gonna be honest, I was one always. I was one that always went, I'll ask my manager. I'll get my manager up here. That shit was so like, Hey, how are you, Aim? Aim's into some Skyrim right now. Azura, Boethia, and Mafala. I think that's all Skyrim. I'm like 90% sure. A new hand touches the beacon. Okay. Now, we probably don't. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go for him immediately. Buff out. have Psycho? We did, we picked up Psycho. Okay, buff out Psycho. You can use 2 waters, right? Right. And then the jet. Okay.
There he is.
Jet. Quantum. Come here, you bastard. Holy shit, that's the fastest we've cleared Kellogg in so fucking long, boys. Oh, it feels good to be able to use chems. Oh. For like the first time in I don't even know how many runs, we can actually use chems, boys. And the shit is insane. The nerf we give by not allowing chems is actually kind of insane. I didn't realize how fucking insane. I shouldn't say I didn't realize. I forgot how crazy the combos can be in this game. Especially when you know what you're using. Holy. Whew. Feel good about that. The Psycho took over for a second. I'm amazed we fucking... Boys, first attempt. You know, I can't remember the last time we killed Kellogg on a first attempt.
Going up.
So, I will ask y'all, I know AIM is, but is anyone here, I don't know if Fiber's still here. Fiber's ears might fucking perk up when he hears me here. Is anyone here a fan of Warhammer? When you first joined? Did I kill Kellogg on the first attempt when you joined? Art? Oh, story time with John. Is this a TTS? I'll let TTS read it. I was about to start reading it.
John _
I don't
Cyberpunk
remember.
69 sent. Story time with John. When I was 14, me and my friends were doing our nightly round of dumb shit scouting bikes. We got to this long road near the church when we saw those white headlights. 3 of us played down in someone's yard while one of us hid behind a house. We saw the stragglers come out and give us a thumbs up where we booked it through the churchyard and all made it home.
That's fucking crazy.
Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
But why? But why, John? What were y'all up to and why? Just out being a general menace to society. We were just, scouting bikes. Okay. Did I miss that? Oh, yeah. Dumb shit scouting bikes. Okay, I see. I missed that. I thought, okay. I read that part, so I kind of zoned out for a second. I was fully believing you were just riding bikes. Okay. I got you. Little, Midland brain where, like, I can read something and just not process it for 30 seconds. More than 30 seconds, but you don't know how to ride a bike? When people tell John it's like riding a bike, he's just like, pretty fucking difficult. I like the idea that a common phrase, you're like, wouldn't know. Fair enough. I never had a bike growing up. So growing up, I never had a bike like around my house or anything like that. But once we were at my brother's, we were hanging out with my oldest brother, who I've talked about before, had a stroke. We were at his house. My family would take care of him after he had the stroke. We had scooters and shit, right? We had these little Razor scooters. Me and my cousin did. And the best way I can kind of explain is like, you know how a bike operates. And I think I got my balance kind of from that. And so like I never had like training wheels or anything. Like I just fucking one day we got a bike and I was able to fucking go. So that was fucking cool. Weird. I was never taught one of those things. So honestly, I'd be kind of in the same boat. I never fucking touched a bike until then. And I got one of the nastiest fucking road rashes from one of those fucking scooters whenever we were riding. There is a hill up around my brother's house that is no fucking joke to go down, right? That shit is steep. We were going faster on those fucking scooters than they are ever rated to go, I assure you. Right? Well, my ass lost my balance. I don't know if I lost my balance or what the fuck happened. How I remember it is we went around a turn and my fucking back wheel, like if this is where you're supposed to be standing, if this forearm is like how you're standing on the bike, like this way, or on the fucking scooter this way, my fucking back wheel went in front of my fucking front. So I fucking completely spun around, and the loss of fucking balance from that, my weight fucking shifted all at once, right? The way I was trying to fucking go. And so I just immediately went into a tumble and got a road rash on the whole fucking side of my body right here. I had a scar. I still probably have a scar on my hip from it. That's fucking scary. That fucking car falling from the sky. I probably still have a scar on my hip from it. Oh my god, it is still going. I was joking that shit's probably still going, but it actually is. Who the hell are these guys? Mercenaries. It's coming towards me! Oh my god! Brother, what the fuck is happening? So this side of the map is just off fucking... This side of the map is just kind of... Oh my god, that's gonna fucking come back and get me sometime in the future for sure. Where the fuck did it go? Oh my god. Brother, this is just gonna be going around the map. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind, it stopped. It hit another prop and lost its momentum because it threw that fucking tire. Dude, I was for sure...
Sorry, don't have anything to sell. I'm on my way to Vault 81 to restock. Maybe you can find what you need there.
I don't know you. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, but no, I probably still have a scar on my hip from it. No, I got road rash all up the fucking side of my body. That's some shit that, like, like, everybody talks about the fucking Razor scooters and get, like, it hitting your ankle, and yeah, I had that shit happen to me. But when I think of Razor scooter, that's what I fucking think of, is that fucking, yeah, don't take that shit over, like, 20 miles an hour. No, if you're going at a steady clip, you be careful taking a fucking turn. Sometimes your fucking back wheel will decide, I'm gonna keep going straight. That shit was crazy. I don't know how it happened. All I know is it fucked me up. So, do what you will with that information. I know when I had flipped, I hit the back of my head, but nothing, like whenever I like went on my fucking, I hit my side first and I slid, and then when I like flipped over, I hit the back of my head on the concrete, but that wasn't actually too bad. It wasn't one of those that never saw spots, didn't get a concussion. I've had concussions from boxing. Wasn't like I had a concussion or anything. That shit was pretty fucking intense though, I'll say that. Oh shit. Straight to quads and 4x4s. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. My dad used to have a 4-wheeler, and I don't know where it is anymore. I don't know what happened to him. He had 2 for a while. He would get them nearly broke down, then fix them up. I have no idea where any of those things ended up though. I know by the time I was old enough, like high school, where I could actually, or even middle school, where I could have been riding them myself, they were already fucking broke down again. I just remember them from when I was very young. I know they always sketched my mom out. Sorry, y'all. I keep yawning. We're gonna make it through this, though. We're gonna make it through this. I swear. Sorry, I was asking earlier if anybody here was a fucking Warhammer fan, other than AIM. I know AIM is a Warhammer fan. We've talked about the Raven Guard quite a bit. I go on rants about Warhammer quite a bit. I mean, I've been listening to, that's accurate. I've been listening to the books quite a bit. I have spent 8 hours on one part of a diner, and so you're so done. What do you mean? What do you mean, Scary? What I say? But anyway, welcome in, Scary. How are you? On one porta diner. I thought you said part of a diner. I was like, what the hell? I thought you were like building your own diner or some shit. I gotcha. Did you ever get it? That's the. Oh, what's your luck? These are the two questions here. What is your luck stat, and did you manage to get it? You're doing it right now. Fucking rough. That's fucking rough. Oh, speaking of, not really speaking of anything. I just remembered. Not really remembered either. I need to figure out my phrasing. I've got to gift subs for karaoke. I've left karaoke up because I still need to gift subs to everybody. Let me go to chatting real quick so I can find where my preview is. Oh no, it's over there. It's just not in the same thing. I know I have to gift Wimmy a sub. Let me find Wimmy real quick. Whammy. Okay, I guess I just fucking lied. It's not gonna pop up, apparently. We did a karaoke night here now about 2 weeks ago, and those who participated in karaoke night got a free gift sub, and so I need to gift subs because I haven't been live. Wim Wham, there he is. I need to gift some subs here to a couple people. Moby hasn't been back in stream since the thing. I need to give Moby one. I haven't seen Tool tonight either. I'd had to reset, so I don't have all the names here. But there's Wimmy a sub at least. Max Luck and still doing it. That is fucking crazy. It was longer than 2 weeks ago. It might have been. It might have been. That's valid. That's fair. Well, we at least got. That's why I've left the channels. Oh shit. Sorry. That's why I've left the channels open for. That's why I've left the channels open for karaoke. Not because we're doing another one anytime soon, but because I really need to get everybody's names down. That's the big thing. Story time with John. Is this one not a TTS? No, story time with John. When I was around 14 and I was drunk to the point of alcohol poisoning, I was arrested for attempted burglary for attempting to enter a person's home after mistaking it for my own. Prosecution never went through with your charges. I mean, that's a good one. John, why?
Read the public and be prepared.
But with Warhammer, I've been listening to a lot of the books. Like, I've been getting the audiobooks and listening to them. So it's just kind of... in general, if you're a fan of Warhammer or the lore, anything like that. Mr. John. Wimmy, you're in a basement. Come on.
Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's
You mean my house.
Well, well, speak of the devil.
We're parched and we're hungry. Oh no. I think we're in trouble here. Maybe not. Maybe so. Heckish. There we go, properly fed. Look at that.
Not with your son. What happened?
You were right.
No.
I didn't know that. That's not my room. That's not mine to. That's not mine to share. So I wasn't gonna go into your personal life, John. But he has talked about it in stream before. John is
dead, Nick.
So
recovering is the best way to say it.
Look, if
I hope you're right, Nick.
let's see.
Actually, I think I already have.
Simon,
I'll head there on my own.
all right. Don't.
I'm gonna fucking die. I don't know if y'all can fucking hear that. That was fucking... It got, like, back of my throat. Ah, I told him. No, I didn't, right? I told him to go with me.
Nick.
No, I didn't. We're good. Nuh-uh. What's nuh-uh? What do you mean, John? Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? 308, hot plate, eerie stranger, we're good. Impact Radix, pretty water, ram. Ow. Yeah, I get that. I won't talk about it too much, but I will talk about this real quick. My fiance's dad, when we were up there, had a 16-year-old Scotch that he hates.
Nuka-Cola.
And so we were up there. I told him that I was a fan of Scotch, and so he had me try it, and it's pretty smooth. It's really good.
See that big blender?
It has as he described it, it tastes like an electrical fire. He's not far off. The aftertaste is like something is burned. It's tasting like an electrical fire is pretty fucking accurate, but it's not horrible. It's one of those things. So he did give it to me. He was like, we had one drink of it, and then everything you see that's gone is about half the bottle was gone. He said everything you see that's gone is stuff that we've given to friends, and just to watch them like gag. And so he had me try it, and I did. And he was like, "You actually like that?" I was like, "It's all right." So he gave me the rest of the bottle. He said, "Because none of his buddies will drink it anymore. They all know and won't fucking take it." So I have a 16-year-old bottle of Scotch in the other room. Oh, that's cool. Or a bottle of 16-year-old Scotch. Let me say it like that. Not a 16-year-old bottle. That's as much as I'll say about it. Tired from lack of sleep. Is that all we've got? Yeah. I just need to not sleep on that bed. That bed in particular gives me weakness. I don't know if that's true, but it seems like it. Can you have some? I'll pour it through the vents, Wimmy. What you get through will be filtered by the time it gets to you.
Got a question? Should talk to Sullivan.
Man. Good Lord. I remember us having the conversation. I know Never plan on drinking alcohol sounds like the healthiest option.
Time is not on.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me.
See, like my brother's like that. My brother has never had alcohol before. It's just you have to be able to moderate. It's one of those things, and like that's easier said than done. There's some people like you just.
Is there anything else bother?
There is shit.
Right.
There is shit that happens that some people are predisposed to it, like you have addiction in your family or something like that.
Bothering you?
And there's other times where you're just trying to like bury a feeling, right? And like that shit happens too. That shit's pretty fucking rough to get past. And so saying moderation is not at all a good fucking answer, because that's not how that shit works. I said it and then immediately took an aggressive stance against my own fucking statement. But true. That's one of those where it all sounds good on paper, it doesn't really go that way. It is, if you can control it and not let it get out of hand, it's one of those where a drink every now and then doesn't hurt. It helps relax a lot of things. I probably should have had a drink before the karaoke night, if we're being honest. My nerves got way... I talked about it after the stream. I was way stressed out. I've never been that nervous to like do anything in front of y'all. Like just talking or anything else, any kind of performative. Like I'll scream, act like an idiot, do all of that shit, right? Couldn't do it. Like as soon as I had to start singing, my nerves, my fucking anxiety just peaked. I probably should have had something that night. Everybody else sounded like they did. My ass sure didn't though when we were talking in stream. Oh man. Yep. I mean, that's how it is. It's just kind of that's how it goes with a lot of people. Is you'll end up spiraling. Why saying something like moderation? That's one of the things that always has kind of annoyed me about that statement. Even like that's why I said I took like offense to my own statement almost immediately. It's because that's the shit that people always say is like, well, as long as you can control yourself, or as long as you it's all right in moderation. It's like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's technically true, right? But it's not always, you're not always in fucking control. That's kind of the point, right? So I have been I have found out whiskey, I like when I was younger, before I was with my fiance, I think whiskey makes me angry. And so I don't have whiskey in the house. I drink my rum and I like my rum. That's about it. It's weird how certain things can affect you certain ways. Like, I've been told don't fucking, dead gunner, look at that. Look at that. So, I was talking about earlier, for anyone who's curious why I'm saying look at that, I was talking about earlier doing a run as a gunner, and I was thinking, I don't know where a dead gunner is to get shit off of him. There's a gunner guard outfit here, a dirty army helmet, and a leather chest piece. Look at that. And a pistol beside him that we can say was definitively a gunner weapon. So when we do that challenge, that'll be nice. Everyone does need a friend. That's one of those where, like, it is rough to ever go through something alone. That's one of the things I've talked about in this stream. And, like, not to, how to say it? Not to like air it out too much, but that's one of those when John had talked about that in stream, I remember shortly after, I remember reaching out to you, John, in Discord, just to let you know we're all with you, one of those things. Because you were like, I think when you found stream, you said you were like a week clean by that point, or something like that, right? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, it's little victories, but we're all fucking here together, right? That's what everybody's got shit that like we all had to get past at some point. 2 days, yep. There you go. Yep. And so I remember not to push that out in the open too much, but that's one thing that like I didn't want it to go unsaid. That's one of those where even now, like when people talk about shit, you've got support
Looking for a
at
room?
least here.
Here's your money.
Top floor.
If nowhere else, you've got it here. Right? So don't talk to me. I can be crass from time to time and say some shit that like say some shit that sounds aggressive and everything else, and I say that specifically in the context of the game. Like I'll fuck with people in chat and we'll have our fun, and I'll get annoyed, gripe at people in games if you ever heard me playing a multiplayer game. But I've talked about before. I love the community we've made. That's what I was like. Our like, I forgot how I said it before, but our like.
Well, Mr. Valentine.
How did I say it?
I.
Our malformed fucking child of a community.
Yes. Wait, I know you.
Nice.
You're on the railroad.
I love it.
About?
No, I feel you. I feel you, Art. I've never been one to have like, and pretty much, obviously y'all probably won't talk to any of my buddies all that often, but hey, fuck yeah, Scary, fuck yeah, you just listening to us talk about some like dark or like not really dark.
Please.
Some somewhat heavy shit. Well,
Here's
congratulations, though, Scary. What's the time? Like 8 hours, 20 minutes, 8 hours, 25, 30, something like that.
You can thank me.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
But yeah, we
Let's see here.
9 now? Fuck yeah. 9 hours, but you got it. You got it, didn't you? That's what matters.
There's a lot of flashes.
With the Gordon Ramsay, this is a little aside of everything we're talking about. With the Gordon Ramsay run that we did, I said I couldn't end until I got at least a pie, and by God, we fucking did it. It was a pain in the ass, but we did it. Oh, here we go.
Tell me you have a way past.
Let me.
All right.
Just sit down.
Our fucking
See you on
face.
the other side.
Rorden? Yeah, Rorden had one luck. Yeah, Rorden had one luck because, as I said, he's a fucking professional. He doesn't rely on luck. You got 3 first try. That's fucking crazy. Welcome in, honey. Welcome back. I don't know if you were here to listen to the story. We were talking about some dark or heavy shit, somewhat less nuka lurking. Yeah, I am like, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty proud of our little all clip. Fuck yeah, of our little like I said. Are like malformed community.
The memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories.
Let's go.
And hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There.
Man, I've talked about it before. I've talked about it before, but something I've never noticed about this, if you look, when they're invisible, they're actually, like, you can kind of see it there. They're not really invisible. They've got like the stealth boy effect. They've got like a stealth boy effect over the thing, so watch whenever it... Can't really see them.
There.
You can kind of see them before it loads if it's over something, like there, if it's over something. But if it's not over something, you can't really tell it.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, summons ghouls. Yeah, soft lock me.
To be getting closer. Try this next one.
Oh, you don't even know, Aim. You don't even know. The
I'm glad you're getting warmer.
if you're doing crowd control on this, like I've done, this is one of the points in the game where I can actually be soft locked by people spawning enemies, because I can't pull up a gun in here. And actually, when we're able to go in third person, you don't have a body in here either. It's weird.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
I remember I was told by Sax, used to when this game came out, you could completely break the game if you sat in this chair. You'd soft lock yourself. And I guess they fixed that because you can no longer sit in the chair.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head.
Remind you of a game you played in high school when it was Blood Drops? I don't. I would have to know like genre of game to even have an idea, but not off the top of my head.
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the
We're making it.
sea.
We're surviving. Something like that anyway. Baby crying in the background, horror.
Some heads are gonna roll for this.
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
Just elimination.
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
I have to do the whole the what, Max Payne? Was it Max Payne? I don't remember that shit at all. It may have been Max Payne. I don't remember the first one. I don't remember the first one all that well. I remember Max Payne 3. I remember the third of a lot of games. Like my favorite Gears of War is Gears of War 3. My favorite Fallout is Fallout 3. I remember I think Far Cry 3 was my first Fallout or Far Cry. I think Max Payne 3 may have been my first Max Payne as well. It's kind of crazy thinking back on it. I like the third entry in every series.
Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg.
Well, not even the third entry. I like the... I don't know.
Bye.
Teleportation.
The number 3 in the game, because that definitely was... And yeah, I guess, yeah, that checks out. I guess you can say third entry, because even Assassin's Creed...
As soon as you're ready.
Even Assassin's Creed, I've always said Brotherhood is my favorite. And so you go Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, and then Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, right? Yeah, I'd say that kind of checks out, actually. I'd have to go back and look. It's when the first Xbox, when Xbox first one came
I don't
out.
know what kind of side effects the
Yeah, I don't
procedure
know off
might
the top of my
have
head, Art.
No one's ever
PS2
done
game
this before.
Scalar? I don't think so.
I'm okay, Doctor.
At least I don't remember off the top of my head.
We needed.
Yes.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track.
I'd have to go back and see all the
if we
games
need
I
to find
played.
Virgil,
Number
then I'm
3.
going after.
If you're going,
I'll find a way to get through the rat.
good luck. By the way.
I'm really curious about that now. Is my radio on? Why am I hearing this still? My radio is not on. Why am I hearing this? So I've got 2 cats, and honestly I could go get them to show them on stream again. I showed them a while back. I've got 2 cats. I've got one named Binks and one named Django.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A gun.
They're both pitch black. Django has a little bit of white across his chest right there. And then Binks, we're pretty sure is his son, but we're not positive. Binks has a little tough, like 3 hairs maybe.
That's some good deeds. You won't go.
I'll take a look. Sure.
They were both
Until it doesn't.
They were both they were both strays. We're pretty sure they were just dumped outside of our lead pipe. I didn't think about that. I could use the pipe. We're pretty sure they were just fucking dumped outside of our house, which is I'm sure a lot of people will say it's sad, but like that is part of living kind of in a rural area. That shit happens. Not that it's good that it happens, obviously, but it does. A little annoying. I can use the pipe. I can use the pipe though. What does the Enclave paint look like? It doesn't have a look on it. What's the point of having it then? Would look good with your bald ass head.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
That could be true. That could be true, John. But sometimes you need the whole feeling of the new me, right?
Oh, you're back.
As everyone knows on stream, and like you probably know, and like that's not the same thing here, but like I allow, basically I get a haircut like once every like 2 or 3 months, which gets it looking like this, but I'll let my beard grow out completely to that
Your
point.
room is upstairs.
And so then everything, oh fuck yeah, Scary. I would keep trying to call you Scary, but fuck yeah, record time. Obviously. That's like, okay, this is a little aside, right? There is a drop in Borderlands 2. I don't know if any of you have played Borderlands too much. Borderlands 2 is one of my, oh, well, there you go. There's a second entry. That I like, Borderlands 2. But Borderlands 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. It's up here with the Fallout franchise for like my favorite games, like just to run challenges in. I haven't run it in a little bit, but even when I started up streaming again this time, I started off doing challenges in Borderlands 2 again. I want to say anyway, something like that. I was at least mixing it up and playing them every now and then. Anyway. There was a drop. I was doing a legendary only run. It was before I started doing my Fallout run. There was a legendary only run that I did. There's a drop that has like a 20% chance, right? There's a drop that had like a 20% chance. 1 in 5. 1 in 5 chances, right? Or 1 in 5 times you kill the boss, he'll drop it. I farmed that motherfucker 30-something times for him to finally drop it. And that was unbelievable. It was to the point where I was laughing when I would kill him and he wouldn't drop it, because it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, the pure statistical anomaly of me missing a 20% drop, like, I want to say it was like 33 tries, because I did it across separate nights. I did like 20 attempts, and I said, fuck it, we'll move on without the legendary, and I went and did something else, and then I came back to get it, and it took me another like 15 tries. It was crazy. It wasn't quite 15, like I said. I think it was like 33 or something like that. But I remember it just being like just so absurd to me. That shit was crazy. I would like to look up what the actual odds of that are, legitimately. Wrong thing. What do I have here? Old Defense Sanctuary. Glowing Sea, we do have that one. No, that wasn't the one in the raid clip. The one in the raid clip, I was expecting to be worse. I was expecting to be significantly worse. Robert is on his way to the Glowing Sea. We're making some hella progress tonight. No, the one in my raid clip, I expected to be significantly worse, because that one had like, it was less than 5 I want to say maybe it was 5% drop chance. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. You could look it up if anybody wanted to. It's a legendary relic called the Blood of Terramorphous. I don't know what the actual drop chance of it is, but I remember looking it up and was expecting it to be, maybe it was 5%, because I was expecting it to take about 20 attempts. And at a 5% chance, after having a 20% chance take 30 attempts, I was like, we're gonna be here fucking forever. And then I got it on like the 8th kill. Me freaking out was me getting it on like the 8th time farming that boss. And on like a 5% drop. And so like, that's why I lost my shit, because I was settled into this was gonna take like 6 streams, right? I was like, this is the last thing I need. And I'm gonna be miserable. I was settled in to just it being one of the worst grinds I could attempt, and then it actually went really quickly. And I kind of lost my shit.
Ammo, weapons, and messy death. I got it all.
Only because, by the way, I don't know why my nose is starting to run right now. I'm sorry, y'all. Only because I had tacked on, because I always have to add arbitrary rules to my runs. This is not anything new. I tacked on with that run that I had to get a full legendary inventory. And that is the only legendary relic in the game. And so I knew damn well that I was going to be there for a little bit. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. I beat the game with legendary only. I beat the game in normal mode with legendary only. I beat the game in true Vault Hunter mode on legendary only. And then I went into Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, because it's basically like New Game Plus if nobody's ever played Borderlands. That is part of the game, part of the fun. And I know a lot of people probably don't like that. If you don't like looter shooters, you're not gonna be a fan. If you like looter shooters and you like grindy games, you'll probably do it. If you're going for legendaries and shit like that. There's a lot of builds and stuff you can do though, but...
Gonibsent, is your refrigerator running? Cause at this point I'd vote for it.
Probably. It would probably win. It would do more. Actually... It would do more, it would probably do a lot more than we would expect it to. There would be, so the refrigerator would mysteriously sign some executive orders. And with no previous, should you play Borderlands? I love it. Borderlands is one of my favorite, yeah. I try to avoid politics for the most part. I think it's funny. I think we can all agree. I'll say it like this. That, like, if an inanimate object ran, that thing is fucking passing jokes. That thing's passing laws that nobody else is voting on. No, that refrigerator, or whoever is in control, is not in control. It's fucking, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty middle of the road when it comes to politics.
In the Commonwealth.
But
right here. Let's see what
God,
you got.
It's getting too much. I don't even talk about politics anymore. Anyway, I don't even get involved with it anymore. But what the hell was I saying? I would recommend Borderlands. I love the Borderlands franchise. I will say, if you like looter shooters, it is a ton of fun. It is more fun if you have people to play with, but it is still a shit ton of fun, even solo. It is one of the games, it is a game, best way I can describe it, it is a game that has a crazy variety in the amount of things you can play. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say it'd make you rage frequently. It can make you rage. It has its moments. So, like, if you play Borderlands 2, right, there's a few bosses that will fuck with you, but they're never to the point where you're like, oh, Second try. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Scary. There's never a point. Flag. It is flagging as sex words. There we go. I passed it that time. But it is one of those games where, like, I love the humor and everything with Borderlands 2. I know a lot of people don't. It's one of those where, I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. It's one of those things where it's such a weird combination of, like, it really, if it hits, it's gonna be one of your favorite games. If it doesn't, you're probably not gonna enjoy it that much. It's not gonna get much better. But Borderlands 2 is known as one of the best, known as the best game in the series, at least by a lot of people. Which one do you play first? So I started with Borderlands 2. I consider it the pinnacle of the franchise. It is an amazing game. The other games, 3 and 4, are decent games. So is 1. They're all decent games. I'll say that. But they are and the pre-sequel. The pre-sequel is pretty good. It should have been DLC to Borderlands 2. I don't think it should have been its own standalone game. I get why it was. There's a lot there. But that shit should have been a DLC. Borderlands, I think it's explained. They call the areas that you're in the Borderlands, right? It's on a planet called Pandora, and the Borderlands are like lawless wastelands for the most part. But Borderlands 2 is considered the pinnacle. The problem that 1, 3, and 4, and the pre-sequel for that matter, all suffer from is how good Borderlands 2 is. They get vastly overshadowed, right? It makes pretty much everything else look not horrible, right? But definitely just not on the same par. Borderlands, the pre-sequel gets... so the pre-sequel takes place after Borderlands 1, but before Borderlands 2. It fits right in the middle, right?
Keep moving, Skipper.
The biggest thing is the villain of Borderlands 2. His name's Handsome Jack. By most accounts, you'll hear people say he's one of the best villains ever written, right? And he is a very, very good villain. I enjoy him a lot. The problem is Borderlands can't seem to let him go. Yeah, like what Skyrim did to Elder Scrolls. Yeah, pretty accurate. The games have suffered from Jack existing and being as well written as he is. He leaves an impression, right? If you skip dialogue or don't pay attention to the dialogue, it's one of those where it's like, it doesn't. A lot of them have better gameplay. They really do. The 3 and 4 have better gunplay. I had a lot of fun with 4. I couldn't tell you shit about the story in 4. I had a lot of fun with the gameplay in 4. Just the combinations and everything you do. John? Just the combinations and stuff you can do is like really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Same thing with 3. I enjoyed it a lot. 2 suffers gameplay-wise from when you get to Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. So, like, here's your level breakdown, right? From normal mode, you'll go from level 1 to 32. When you beat the game, you heard your name. There was a guy talking and it said John in the game. But you'll go from level 1 to level 32. That's the highest level you'll get to. The boss can swing within 2 levels of that, so if you get to 32, the boss could be 34. You're still going to fuck them up. Doesn't really matter. But you're about 1 to 32. And so True Vault Hunter mode goes from 32 up to 50, because that is where the base game ended. Then you go from level 50 all the way up to... 1 was your favorite? I don't remember why. Brick? I think that might be what it is. But you go from level 50 up to level... It was 72, and so that's what I want to say by default. But now up to level 80. They added a DLC like 10 years after the fact for Borderlands 3 coming out, they released a DLC like way out of sequence. And so now you can go all the way up to level 80. And then after you get to level 80, there are OP levels you can reach to go up to level 90. But you don't level up, the enemies level up to level 90. And that shit gets miserable.
Chief underscore the
Welcome in, Chief. Sorry, I'm talking about Borderlands 2 quite a bit.
Is awesome.
I don't recommend pushing that far unless you're like really committed to a character. The easiest characters you'll be able to play as, and the ones that have the easiest time with everything, before level 50 is you can throw the commando in there. But the best character for solo play is either going to be Chief has been here. He's just been sneaking around on YouTube. Best characters for solo play, if you're going to, is either the assassin, or which is Zero is his name, or fucking Salvador, the Gunzerker. Both of them are pretty solid, pretty good. I enjoy it a lot. I play significantly more as Zero. I love the assassin. I love the gameplay of the assassin. Plus, he makes a few bosses pretty easy once you get... Gage is pretty strong, too. Gage used to be the way you could do the speedrun on normal mode with Anarchy build, but that shit is weird, too. Anyway, there's a lot of shit. There is a lot of shit you can do in Borderlands. It's one of my favorite games to just, like, experiment with and play. Every boss, nearly every boss, has their own unique legendaries. And so you can grind whatever the fuck you feel like, basically. Or you can not grind at all and just beat the game. Grinding gets you overpowered weapons, but not necessary. If I recommended any legendaries, it would be the biggest ones that everybody fucking knows at this point. Who's played the game or like is majorly into challenge runs or anything, is there is one called the Unkept Herald, and it has a variant that are called the double penetrating Unkept Herald.
Yeah.
And that is one of the best guns in the game. And it can carry you for a very, very long time.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc. Tell me.
In terms of a grenade that I love, it's called a fastball, right? The fastball is my favorite grenade, and you will catch me using that shit all the time. Want a second opinion? Fair enough, fair enough. I can rant about that game. At some point, I'll play. Dude, that gun, it's one of the most powerful guns in the game. If not the most powerful gun in the game. So basically, there's a prefix to everything. So here's the thing with Borderlands. The last thing I'm gonna say about it, right? All the weapons. So like, if I pulled up one of my guns here, right? All of these weapons, let's just pull up a random this, right? So you see the current mods. Well, where you have like the receiver, the barrel, the magazine, the sights, pretty much everything here, and the grip, right? Pretty much everything here exists in Borderlands in some way, shape, or form on the guns. It is entirely randomized every time you get it. So like, they can have elements like fire, corrosive, shock, fire, corrosive, shock. All of them have explosive, but that's not the main one. There's 4 main ones. Fuck, I don't know. And then you got slag. Slag is the 5th one. That's the one thing that Borderlands suffers from, or Borderlands 2 suffers from, is in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, you have to use slag, or you're just way outclassed. But that's all shit you'll learn in the game. I'm not going to go into the elements or anything. But all of these here are entirely randomized on each gun. There are 4 or 5 manufacturers, depends on which weapons you get. And all of those affect like how fast it fires, how much damage it does, how quick it can reload, what your sights look like, how far they zoom in, how far they don't zoom in. And then they have hidden bonuses, like if it's a Jacobs, it means it's a single shot weapon 90% of the time, and it means it has double headshot damage. It's just crazy. So, anyways, moving on. There are really, really good pools, and they're really not good pools. And I could not tell you shit about which ones are good and which ones aren't. But that double penetrating variant it comes from those parts. The prefixes come from that kind of stuff, right? And so double penetrating, what it means, the effect that it has, is where you normally fire 1 bullet, now you're firing 2. And with the Unkept Herald, it fires a random amount of bullets. The Unkept Herald fires in a flat line, like this, and so it can fire 1, it can fire 3, it can fire 7. And so if you get double penetrating, you can fire up to 14 shots at once, and they're all explosive, and they do a shit ton of damage. Anyway, moving on. I can talk about that shit all night, so we're just gonna move on. At some point, we'll do a Borderlands run, and it'll be a short one. I'll just go to the end of normal mode, because I don't know how big of a fan anybody here is of Borderlands. I read your hints. I thought you were talking to Chief. I get your hint. I'll give a hint. Hold on. Your name's not Thug, John, Doug, or Dan. Let's see. Give a hint though. It's a stage name of a very popular rapper. An English Christian name. Never met someone with your name, but you've heard it many times. Huh. I mean, the only thing I can think of would be like Drake, but I don't know if that's English Christian, right? I don't know where that would come from from the roots anyway. Hey, ding ding ding, look at that. I graduated with 3 Drakes, so look at that. Holy nuggets. What's the root from Drake then? Where does that come from? I didn't know that. Makes me curious. Whew. It's just it. That's just where it comes from. Fair enough.
End of the line.
Damn, we can kind of fuck them up now. This is very quickly just becoming a melee run. Mandrake. Alright. Yeah, this is very quickly just becoming a melee run. Just because I want to use those weapons, but there's just not... There's not enough ammo, is the problem. Yeah, fair enough, Scary. So, you've collected 9 pies? How are you doing, Monk? Whoa, my God! I'm just gonna go this way. That scared the shit out of me. Collected 9 pies, Scary, is that right? Thereabout. How you doing, Monk? Going for number 8. Oh, that's right. Sorry. You said you spent 9 hours on it. And even then, you would have been at 10, not at 9 hours and you got another one. Yeah, that's what it was. That's my mix-up. My bad. God damn, why is that pipe weapon doing so much damage? I'm gonna die here. Wontons. Impact. Water. Impact. Water. What about my... Wait, food paste. Nope, we're not. We're hungry though. Hold on. Cram. Carrot. Okay, that did it. Hold on. Now we can get endurance here. That's gonna raise our health a little bit. Buff out will raise our maximum HP. I don't really want to use buff out. You're gonna break your controller. Why is that? What happened? Just lagged and ate a pie? Fuck. Uh-oh. 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 Hello? I can't look around. My game is broken. Fuck. Okay. Let me think. Resistance. Where's that dirty water? More stim packs. Because I'm standing here. Fuck! Exit save is disabled because I'm. Why? Why? Okay, hold on. I've got an idea. No, I don't. My controller's not in here. Fuck. Okay. Oh, I might be dead. Oh, I'm back. Okay, it was just delayed. I don't know why it was delayed. Okay, we're good. Go back to Fallout 3 speedruns. I've thought about doing some speedruns again. I'm back in 8th now. I was 7th for a long time. I'm back in 8th right now. Never met a James either. Huh. I've met pretty much all the names you've mentioned. Let's see. Never met a Ryan or Brian. I'm a Ryan. I graduated with several Ryans too. And a couple Brians. Hey, there we go. Oh, is that possible? Met a Dale and a Mason. I don't remember a Dale or a Mason, actually. Let's see. I think we're good. Well, yeah, you ain't ever heard of Dale Earnhardt? Oh, shit. That was funny. Well, fuck it. My fucking buddies would do the whole, what was the fucking saying? I don't remember what the fuck they would say. Bring back the CSGO stream. Maybe eventually, Monk. Problem is, CS makes me irrationally angry. There is not one game that will piss me off more than CS. That being said, I will be playing it with Caleb. Not after stream, but ooh shit. I'm lagging. It's all going downhill. There's too many vertibirds around. Too much shit's happening. Whoa! Dude, it's sad. I've been on Aneurysm here recently because they've had some updates, so I got in to check it out. It's sad. Aneurysm is finally at a point where, like, it's never had just a huge... This might be your last birthday. Why is that, Art? Aneurysm has never had a, like, it hasn't been a huge, like, community in a while. But, goddamn, dude. That shit is, like, when I play late at night now. Yep, there we go. That's where. I knew something was gonna happen over there. Like I said, I got on it here recently. There was like 40 people online. There was one server that was populated and there were like 40 people. It was pretty fucking disappointing. Not disappointing, just sad. It's one of those games where it is such a fun game, but people fizzle out so quick. A V8 swap on your 98 Ranger, why is that? Why is that, John? Does it need one, or you just throwing one in there? It need a swap, I mean, or you just throwing in a V8? Let me say that. Because you can't, fair enough. Fair enough. What's it got in it right now? You say swap, that implies a V8 in it right now.
Let's see what you have.
At least to me. I don't know why the fuck I came over here. I knew there was nothing. I knew there was nothing gonna be in there. Still some more out. Why not? Oh shit. Just means changing the engine. Fair enough. Swapping. Okay, stock. It has a V6. Yeah. So yeah. See, that makes sense. See, to me, when I read swap, it implies that it already has one and you're, like, changing it out. You know what I mean? I'm sure you... Get your ass over here! God. I feel... How did I get parasites? The fucker didn't even hit me. Just old and tired. Well, have a great night, Art. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, and hopefully it's not your last fucking birthday, my man. Hopefully we'll see you again here soon, and hopefully next year you can say the same thing, that this one might be it.
Nice.
This might be the end. The same shit I say every time I get a... My fiance will say, every time I get a fucking cold, I'm like, I do the, if I don't make it, she's like, shut the fuck up. If I don't make it. Don't go on without me, I want you. Fuck. Hey, he fucked it up though. He shorted it just a little too much. Oh shit. I had a co-worker of mine talk about how he had a buddy who moved to Alaska, right? And his buddy will buy these old engines from anything he can find and throw them into like random equipment. And so like the last thing I had heard that guy was doing, and granted, like I said, I'm hearing this from like 2 degrees of well, a degree of separation, I guess. He heard it from the guy and he was telling me. But he was telling me that motherfucker bought like a decommissioned tank engine and was throwing that shit in a bus just because he could see what he could do with it. He said he had to tear out like the entire front. He was showing me pictures. It looked like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. I couldn't look at it and tell you whether it was a tank engine or not. One of those things. But that motherfucker was doing something with the bus. I can tell you that for sure. He was certainly doing something. But the idea was the snow fucking limits pretty much anything, and so he built it where he can try to run.
What is it? Oh, what's that?
Try to run that shit all year if he can. We should probably continue on to the glowing sea, but I'll be honest, I don't feel like trying to run it right now. Like I don't feel like ending. We're getting to the point where we're 3 hours in, so I'm about to end. But like, I didn't feel like ending like halfway into the glowing sea. I wasn't gonna end at Virgil's. We'll start heading that way now, and we'll save at the cabins, and that'll be the first thing we do tomorrow. Rock Slop are basically movies whose only selling point is that they have the rock in them. They have to have the rock in them. Mr. Dwayne himself. I understand. Dude, he is in entirely too many movies. He has some good ones, that's the thing, but like, I feel like where he fits best is not as a main character, right? He makes a really good side character. You'd be like, hey, it's The Rock. And like, him have some like, somewhat funny or like, I don't know how to describe it. Like even if anyone's seen Get Smart, he's like one of the he is an agent in Get Smart. He's kind of a background character, but he's also like the main villain by the end of the movie. That shit fits him really well. Right? I thought that shit was pretty funny. I still enjoy the movie Get Smart. Like that's where he fits. I don't know if he fits as like the title role for like the whole fucking thing. I don't know if he needs to be the main selling point for the movie. I don't know. I get skeptical anytime I see a movie with a shit ton of star power though, where like I feel like you're covering up for something, one of those things. Yeah. So like the one for me was and it turned out to be a good movie. It turned out to be a really good movie, but I was really, really skeptical about it when I was just seeing the cast list. Fucking Oppenheimer. That shit was like, y'all are stacking this entirely too much. This is gonna be a shit show is what I thought. And no, it was actually pretty decent. It was better than decent. It was pretty good. But still fucking color me surprised. If I see that many fucking actors or big names in a movie, I don't think it's gonna be decent. The deal is, right, I'm of the opinion where like if they have all of these big name actors, they feel like they have to give them all most movies feel like they have to give them a significant amount of screen time because they're paying so much for these actors. And that's not at all how that shit needs to be. It's like Deadpool 2 having fucking Brad Pitt as the fucking Invisible Man. Right? Like, that's decent. I like it. It's funny. Right? Completely unnecessary, but funny. Or like Terry Crews to just fucking, you know. If y'all have seen Deadpool 2, you know what it's been out for a while. Fuck it. He dies like immediately after he's introduced, is my point. Most of his X-Force gets fucking killed off almost immediately, right? For a movie. See, I don't mind when, like, I feel like overused actors are in it, like, in that case. Because I feel like that's where that would, like, fall in. That's the line that would fall into with me. Is, like, Zendaya feels like an overused actress at this point. Same thing with Tom Holland, right? They feel like they're in a lot for... horrifying. What movie am I looking forward to next? I don't even know what's out right now, if I'm being honest. No fucking clue. Couldn't tell you. There has been supposedly a Gears of War movie in the works for a little fucking bit. Or show. Movie, show. I don't really know which one it is at this point. It was originally supposed to be a movie. And Batista wanted to play Marcus Phoenix. I think that shit would be badass. But I just want to see Gears of War come to, like, some kind of mainstream outlet. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the Gears of War franchise. I would love to see that shit get a faithful adaptation. The problem is, way too much of Gears, I feel like, is gonna have to be done with CGI. Right? Like, way too much of Gears have to be done with CGI. And if it is even partially, like, under budgeted, that's gonna look shitty. That's the best way I can say it. Practical effects just don't serve a fucking purpose anymore, and you can't have the fucking army of locusts without having CGI. That's gonna be a rough one. I feel like they need to do not something from one of the games. No fucking movie should ever try to mirror what happens in a game. Like, you can tell a side story. That is perfect. Fallout TV show, it works because it's a side story. If they tried to tell Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas even, as just a TV show, it'll never fucking work. Because the players do all of these different things, and you get so invested in the character. Even a very heavily plot-driven narrative, like even Red Dead Redemption. You could not put Red Dead Redemption into a movie because you don't have 24 hours of playtime or screen time to get that connected to a character. Right? That's my opinion with it. Is like, that shit just doesn't work because Arthur's payoff is you live through, like in Red Dead Redemption 2, is you live through all of it with him, right? So when it finally when everything finally, god damn, that Children of Adam had a goddamn trigger finger. Y'all hear that shit? Y'all hear how fast he fucking... Oh god, what am I supposed to do here? How the fuck do I need him to kill that commander. I think I can kill the others if he can kill the commander, but he's not going to. Oh, did he? Wait a minute. Is the commander dead? Did he die? No, he's back here. I'm going for him. He's gonna fuck me up, I know it. I saw the shot still over here. Actually, he only had a combat rifle. I may have been able to take that. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with doing anything in a game setting, though. Like, I don't know why, I said that before, I don't know why they necessarily had to go to New Vegas. I feel like the place he should have gone would have been something like San Francisco, or even show, and like they did to some extent, so show Shady Sands, but like just explore some of that stuff that we haven't seen in like a mainline Fallout game since the first one or the second one. You know what I mean? even if you show like what remained of Navarro from Fallout 2, right? Because Navarro is referenced in Fallout New Vegas, and so like that's our only, goddamn, that's our only confirmation post Bethesda. Oh my god, 100 rads! Fuck you! Holy shit! That's our only confirmation that Navarro exists is from New Vegas, right? Because we don't know what all Bethesda necessarily covered. Yeah, yeah. Or brought over. Because there's a lot of stuff Bethesda somewhat honored and brought over, and some stuff they didn't. So, like, getting something set in stone, interesting. Like, it is. It's just cool. And then to just kind of, I don't know, abandon that to some extent, right? I don't know. A bit weird. Hey, Scary, thank you for the follow. Hey, look, the radical conversion. We just got done fighting some fucking children about him. All right, player. Item. Oop, like that. 5, 6, 7, 3, and I think this was 3. That's right. Yeah, radical conversion. There it is. Let's go ahead and do this. SCAREE10. That made you forward number. Let me see here. Let me get my preview up so I can tell you for certain. 502. There we go. And when we get back up to... no, you're all good, man. When we get back up to Sanctuary, I'll put your gun on the wall. We have a follower wall that we put everybody's guns on. No, we I paused stream for a second earlier, Caleb, and I watched the forecast and watched till it passed. So like we sat, I went AFK for like, I didn't do AFK, but I went to my be right back screen for like 10 minutes while I watched, and when we got back, when I got back, we just sat and talked until we were for sure that it passed. So that's what I did about it. But I don't know. It's mute. Why mute? I can't speak. Why can't I speak? Y'all can hear me, right? Anyway, I think we're good. I think John probably hit something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure I'm still live. The hell was I saying? Yeah, there's a lot of things they could have explored. There was a lot of stuff they could have explored with Fallout. And that's what I'm worried about, is like anytime there's any like movie or TV show adaptation of a game, is like you cannot spend enough time in the shoes of those characters to do it justice. Like Red Dead is the biggest one because they did such an effort to make that game look cinematic and look like a movie and do all this shit. That shit will never translate over because some people think that that makes it a good what would be the term here? A good candidate for a good like movie to be made out of, but it's too long. Audiences, while there is a chance for you to get endeared to a character in 2 or 3 hours, you are not going to have nearly the development. You aren't going to have from Arthur getting fucking tuberculosis to the end of the fucking game. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. You can't, or it's going to feel really rushed, put all of that in one. You'll be jumping from sequence to sequence and just hitting the major set pieces. It would never work. You know what I mean? TV shows work because they get a little bit longer to do it. Where like, what is it? I think Netflix does 8 episodes a season, and I think Amazon's doing 10. That still means an hour-long episode is about 10 hours. You're still gonna be speeding up the story of something like Red Dead, which takes about 24 hours. It took me about 24 hours, I'll say that. Just say it takes 20 if you go a little bit faster, right? It's probably not that much. I don't know. It's probably a little bit less than that, honestly. Let's say it takes 20 hours. You're still cutting it. You're still speeding up that timeline by double. So you're cutting out set pieces or you're rushing certain things. It just doesn't work. I don't think it'll ever work. But to tell a story that exists in that, whether it is a closed sequence like in the case of Red Dead again, what happened in Blackwater on the ferry? Well, we've only heard bits and pieces. Tell that story, right? Tell everything that leads up to that point, right? It's pretty good. I don't know. We'll kind of see. That's the thing is like a TV show, because it can have more episodes. It means that it can flush out more than a movie. That's why you get a little bit more endeared to the characters. That's why TV shows work so well. It doesn't work when you're still trying to wrap in like an entire fucking plot line. You know what I mean? An entire like 12-hour campaign or some shit from a video game. I just don't think there's ever a way you'll adapt it. That being said, I am a huge fan of like one-off storytelling. This happened in this universe. Yep. Checks out. I like it. Like, I don't know. We do not support. What are we talking about? I don't even know what we're talking about. I don't. I've seen Joanne. Wasn't that discussed, or didn't that name come up earlier too? I think I missed the context. Alright. Harry Potter. I don't fucking know. I don't know I don't keep track of any of it. I don't know what's going on with anything. So far, if I get, so like I've gotten follower weapons I could use in challenge runs before. My rule has always been, I'm just putting it on the wall, just because I don't want to give anybody any special treatment over anybody else. I don't want one follower weapon to be used like for a 3 hours in a run, and then all the others get chucked up on a wall. So I just put all of them on the wall. Your name will forever exist in this run, but that's how it works to me, right? Or that's how it makes the most sense to me. Anyway, I think this is where we're wrapping up. I just wanted to finish up my conversation about video game adaptations. I don't think there's ever a way you'll write it in well. What I think would do really well, like Halo is a perfect example, right? The Halo books hardly ever touch what happens in the games, right? I could be wrong to some extent, but for the most part, the books will reference or occasionally touch on small instances of something that happens in the games, but it's never, you never get a novel over what happened in the game. You get all of these side stories that exist around it, right? That's what I like. That's what they should do with TV shows. I don't think that the Halo TV show existed. That was a thing. Don't think it should have. Don't think it necessarily should have existed. I hate the idea. I know it got memed on pretty hard, but the idea that they couldn't show enough expression through the helmet. Come on. Yeah, like they knew when they said that shit that wasn't true. But whatever, right? I don't know. That shit's just, that was crazy to me. They fucking unmasked Chief. You didn't have to do Chief. You could have done any other character. Like, one thing that's cool to explore, and I think again there might be a book about it. One thing that's cool to explore, the Orion Project, right? The fucking original, the Spartan ones. That'd been cool to explore. You could have done that. Why? I don't get it. That's my point. Whatever. You get it. Y'all get my point. I'm kind of beating the horse at this point, beating a dead horse. But yeah, that's my opinion on everything. I'm not gonna say that I could write anything any better, but damn. Right? Rough. All right. Hopefully everybody. Whoa, man. Hopefully everybody had a good stream. Let's see who we have to raid, or if anybody has any suggestions. Anyone has any suggestions for a raid? Let me see who's alive right now. Rar is still alive. We could raid Rar. We'll raid Rar. Been alive 6 hours. Crazy. Well, we'll go ahead and raid Rar. Hopefully everybody have a good. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you all tomorrow. I am struggling. We have. Oop. Go get to see my little chat thing there. This chat is what the on-screen chat is running off of, even though it's tiny. Hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I'll catch you all next time. Bye.